Hi, and welcome back to the Children Party Podcast. I'm your host, Clarkson Rec, and today we're doing Dungeons and Dragons again. These episodes should be coming out pretty close together because we recorded them like a week apart. So, Merry Christmas. Yeah, but welcome back from that crash cut brought to you by Terry. Yeah, but we're back with another episode of Dungeons and Durags. If you're keeping track, this is episode 2 of the 3-part season finale.
Hell yeah.
Oh, shit. Brothers and sisters.
It's exciting. If you missed the last episode or you need a quick recap, we're going to be doing a quick recap right after we introduce our hosts, or might I say adventurers. In the sense.
Me mateys.
What?
Shut up. We got Miss NYC Girl as Serafina. We got Lightning Brown as Drake. We have It's 2 a.m. as Nyron. And then we have Rampant Lupo, a.k.a. Chance, as Ranger Halen Crit.
Halen Crit. That sounds like he crit all the time.
I don't.
Somewhat often.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I don't. As a matter of fact.
You said it for what you want, not what you have. All right?
Yeah, exactly.
But with that being said, you guys enjoy this episode recap, and we will be right back after that. Go ahead and kick this off.
Damn, they're gonna see that shit again. Damn it.
It's rough.
Granger.
Hey. Good to see you. Just kind of got out of hand. You know what I mean? Is there any way we can just kind of fix this amicably?
I don't know what you mean by amicably. I mean, one of you did kick me off a train. You guys have really become an inconvenience to our little organization we got going. So, you guys are kind of the hostage trade, but we're also gonna have to burn this bitch down to send a message.
So the crystals, right? We kind of have an idea of what they do. You guys had a pretty good thing going with this, right? But the thing about you vamp types is you always are looking on the surface. And I'll kind of like roll it into my fist and I'll crunch it. And then instead of blood, you'll see this like inky, like black tar kind of coming out. But you never look under the surface. There's so much more. And I'm going to throw it at him and I'm going to cast Delirium Blast.
So I hit the clone with that jitsu. And as I hit him, that motherfucking shit started crackling and pickling in his stomach because I stabbed him with it. And you know that shit that Kaylus is made out of? That's what is crippling through that smoke body. And he just explode.
You take out Smokey's matchbook and you rip off a match and you light it. And as you do, you see his head turn and he sees that you have a matchbook in your hand and you see that he taps his pocket. He goes, son of a fucking... as you toss it and it explodes behind him. Nyron, you look and you summon this thunder wave with an unspoken agreement as you give a look over towards Granger. As you both get blasted into this disgusting, bubbly pustule of just green, putrid air. And as you both take this radiant burning damage as you go through it, you see he just melts into a pile of dust and bone, and you get singed along with it as you go down and drop. As you start your turn, you see that the tentacles kind of like wrap around his ankles, and you see that one kind of like wraps up and grabs you around the neck, and you see that he still has not broken eye contact with you.
Okay.
Serafina, as he's looking you in the face, and you see that he like kind of like shakily holds the gun up to your head, and he goes, this next one's gonna put you down.
Bang.
Serafina,
He right here with it.
it is your turn.
You know what you have to do.
Drake is down. Granger is down. There's one vampire off to the side who still has a decent amount of health. There's a clone behind you. There's a Smokey in front of you.
Remember.
What would you like to do?
If Smokey doesn't die, it's your ass.
That you know what you have to do.
Tell me what it looks like.
There is a god.
I cast Shatter. My eyes go white. and you see a crackling in the sky, and it comes down and it lands right behind him. And then you just see, did he explode? He exploded.
As you cast this shatter, and this giant electrical explosion just straight up right in Smokey. And you see that like the lightning burns his flesh down to the bone, and he's still holding that revolver to your face. As it is burning him from behind, and you see the flesh being melted to his bones, he does not move the revolver until he is nothing but a blackened skeleton holding a revolver to your head. Welcome back from the recap. We're going to be starting off exactly where we left off. Both Drake and Granger are brought back up to a few hit points just to get them stable. You guys are kind of still in the courtyard of where the hotel is, literally just like the walkway with the stairs. Everyone has already... All of the redheads have kind of scurried off into the different parts of the city, and you see that Big Bad is kind of like on his way back, having transformed back into his human form as he's kind of like walking back, just completely soaked in blood from the battlefield.
Yeah.
Andrea is actually standing right kind of like in front of your group as she kind of just gave everybody a speech about how, all right, your enemies are on the back foot, now it's time to deal the killing blow.
I need a drink because I got bullet holes in my body and I'm thirsty. Is anybody got like a potion or some shit I can drink, please? Because we about to ride off to the proverbial sunset and I need a motherfucking drink.
You see that Andrea kind of like walks over to you and puts a hand on your shoulder. She says, "We will rest for tonight and we will plan, and then as soon as morning rises," which there really isn't any morning because they're all screens on the ceiling.
I tell you.
"We will deliver the killing blow to our enemies. We will attack the power station. You guys will get what you came here for."
Absolutely. I just want to let you know, baby girl, your hands are soft for a warrior girl. God damn it.
Oh my God.
Touch me like that.
That's a nat 20. She is going to smack you in the back of the head with her spear.
Yay!
That's cool.
He's unconscious again.
No, that's more like one dumplings. Come on, bro. All right, you right. My fault.
I'm going to roll this until somebody narratively stops me, but feel free. if you
Okay, I
want.
walked away. Anyway, I just walked
You walked
away,
away.
bro.
Not you. It's up to your friends at this point.
That's crazy.
Stop.
I just walked
Narratively
away.
stop.
No, don't.
So I'm gonna go and grab him, just pull him away since he's already low on health. You know, just come on, cousin. You need
All
to
right.
just stop.
I really appreciate
Are we
it.
narratively
Yeah.
stopping this?
Yeah, that
He
was
just pulled me
narratively stop.
away. He just pulled me away. Jesus
Okay.
Christ.
I just needed to. I'll put these back. So you all kind of grab. You guys kind of grab Drake, and then are you guys walking back towards the hotel, or?
I'm going to. Did we pick up any of the items? Anything from what's the name?
Smoke
So
ready now?
we
Smokey?
did not decide who was gonna get what. If you would like me to go over what he has again, so you guys
Yes.
can decide
Yes,
Yes,
who's
please.
gonna
yeah.
get what.
Let's
Yeah,
do
because
that.
somebody, I died, okay? You feel me? And my man's got the motherfucking, he got
Well,
the
in
matching box
typical-
from hell.
In typical adventurer fashion,
Tiffany,
the person who actually killed the thing normally gets first dibs.
you right. That's how it go down. My fault. I'm tripping. I mean, she wouldn't be able to get there if it wasn't for me because
Oh my gosh! If you don't
Oh,
let
yeah.
her pick,
Oh yeah, you really stopped him when he stood on top of your head to shoot at her. Yeah. I'm just a narrator. I don't know. I think that
okay.
was reality hitting you.
Oh, that's what that was. That's what
That was
it
a crazy moment to have in your head. But what are the
Yeah, it
things
was.
that are available?
2 vicious revolvers, 1 mithril plate, medium armor, and 1 +1 rapier that can be disseminated amongst you all. Just for context purposes, you guys are standing over Smokey's kind of like smoldering dead body because he got melted down to a skeleton. and you guys are all just in a circle, just kind of pointing at his things like, no, actually, I called dibs on that. As everyone else around you was going to come outside and do this whole, heroes, you guys saved the hotel. But you guys are kind of busy arguing over it, so they kind of look at all of you and then go back inside like, we'll see when they come inside.
That sounds
That's
like a good idea.
crazy. Give Al, my man, Shadowbone don't want nothing. I don't want nothing. Let's go ahead and give the rest to dude.
Interesting.
Can I make a suggestion?
Yeah, you can always make a suggestion.
Shit, can I get a pistol then? Damn.
Nah, you don't need no pistol. You don't need shit. Anyway, Clark, I'm
You need to
sorry.
shut
Honestly, the pistols might be best in your possession.
Tiffany?
Yes, so she doesn't have to fight up close.
Oh,
Or be up
yeah,
close
you can
at
take
all.
some. You can
That'll
take
make
the
it more
guns
simple.
too. Yeah, take the guns too. Shit, I want that. Ain't that right, brother? Hydrant.
Hydran?
You know, hydrant, because you hydrant, and Iron.
Tiff
We
takes
off that.
pistols,
My God.
pistol, and rapier for sure.
Yeah, she
Do you
take
want
those
this-
three.
Do you
She's
have-
gonna take both.
Yes, she can take
Gotcha. All right.
both. Now, Al, you want this armor piece? Because you are- you are
wait. Did we all notice that little insignia?
You actually noticed that the insignia on the rapier is the same as the insignia on Smokey's matchbook.
So does that mean that the motherfucker can blow up in fire? Ooh, what does that mean? I'm so
I
excited.
do an arcana check on that.
You can.
I like. See, I
have
like when y'all
Arcana.
start doing
Let's see,
stuff.
what you got, Al?
+6.
Sit your ass down. He got that. Sit your ass down.
19. That
With
is
a
plus
19,
plus
you
you know the
grab
future.
the sword, and you kind of like run your thumb over the insignia. Nothing magical comes off of it, and then you remember seeing that same insignia on the matchbook, and then a piece of his jacket is on the ground, and you see it has the same insignia on it. It's just an embroidery.
Okay.
He just
That's
likes
cool,
it.
I had to make sure.
Bro, hey,
He
I'm about to
just
say,
like,
hey,
I'm about to get
I was about to
turned.
say, hey, I about to say, hey, baby girl, pick up that goddamn jacket. That shit match. Y'all coordinated.
I'll save you. The mithril armor actually does have a similar insignia. Everything that he owns is in kind of that royal. It's like a deep royal red with like black and white kind of like
Oh,
trim
shit.
on it. That's kind of his shit.
Dungeon Master, you are the master of designing armor. Magnifique. Magnifique.
My
Just a
God.
fashionable dude, I guess. I don't know. It's unimportant.
It's
Oh,
unimportant.
okay. All right, cool.
I'm gonna
cool,
pick up
cool.
that patch from the clothes too. I'm gonna pick that up and move on. Head back inside.
Okay.
Did
You just
anybody pick
grab
up the
that
mithril?
little burnt piece of.
Is that the armor?
Yes.
He cooked us.
It's
Anyway,
crazy. Okay.
Tiffany had the weapons. I would take the armor piece, and whatever
we
is
go.
left,
We're good.
Al can have it. Or
No.
Myra
That's
can
it.
have
That's it. That's it.
Oh, that's all
That's
this is?
it.
We're
That's
headed back
it.
in.
It's over.
We're
It's
headed
over.
back
It's
in.
over.
We're headed
Oh,
back
okay.
in.
All
We're
right,
good.
my bad. How many dollars y'all got? I got some elf chips if y'all want to go to the casino.
My God.
At the El Falagio.
Jesus Christ.
All right, well, we'll just wait till we get back to the,
The
elf
elf
house.
That
Falagio.
sounds like a. Sounds like
So you all beaten and battered.
Mm-hmm.
Tiff, you also have all your shit. Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
You all beaten and battered, bloodied. Some of you on the verge of death. You guys kind of divvy up Smokey's belongings that are kind of survived the blast. And you guys are in an interesting place right now where like they said, your enemies are on the back foot. You guys are very close to accomplishing the goal that you guys came here to do. Like, you guys didn't come here to be a part of a revolution. You came here to claim the other part of Kaylus.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So with that goal so close in mind, what are your guys' next steps? Well, what immediately happens now is my question. Is there anything anyone wants to do before you guys attempt to figure out how to get a long rest out of this so you're not on death's door anymore?
Yeah, let's do that. I am actually waiting for the time for the rest because I need to make some more things. I need more crafting.
Okay.
Yeah, see,
And is there any way that we can contact our ship?
This is the first time since you guys have been down here that you've asked that.
Yeah. I needed to.
that is
So-
the most genius thing, brother. I hadn't even thought about that.
If only there was someone who had this weird connection to people that are familiar with him.
Man, that'd be
Oh, wow.
crazy, dude.
He would be able to talk to him? That's
He
crazy.
he exists to everyone who knows his name.
That's
so-
crazy. It's like,
Why are
Kaylus
you-
can go and talk
he's-
to what's the name?
You the one ass, fool. Why you
That'd
getting all
be
sassy with
wild
us?
as
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna call
I'm sure
Kaylus.
that'd be that. So Kaylus pops up right next to you, and he kind of he kind of like looks throughout the battlefield and he was like, wow, I was actually watching from over there. You guys, wow. Are you all right? And he looks directly at you, Drake, and he goes, almost lost you again.
Yeah,
Again,
but
again.
I was saved by your graces, sir. Well,
Nope.
merciful one. No, nothing about you had nothing to do with that.
Merciful one.
No,
Okay.
I was thinking about who my next disciple is going to be. It was looking kind of dodgy.
Wow.
Wow.
All right.
Well, that's.
I say to
great know.
Kaylus, we need to contact Captain Darius.
So you see that Kaylus kind of looks at you and he goes, you need to contact, and he goes, yeah. And you see that Kaylus kind of like looks at you and he goes, yeah. And you see that he kind of like reaches into like empty space next to him and like a little tear opens. Then he pulls out a notepad and he's like, what's the message?
We've almost gotten to our destination. We're about to fight anger.
And you see that he kind of writes it down. And then you see that he reaches his hand back into that like tear of empty space and then makes it a little bit bigger. And you see he kind of like sticks his head through it. And you can hear him kind of yelling through it. And he goes, they almost did the thing. And then you can't hear what's going on the other side. You just kind of see like the rest of his body as he's like talking through this portal. You just hear, yeah, okay. I'll tell. Do you want me to tell him that way or? Okay, yeah. All right. And you see, he like pulls his head back through and he goes, Darius asked what took you so long to come in contact. He was afraid that you'd be dead. It's been 3 days.
A lot has happened. A lot has happened.
Done a lot.
We've almost died 3 times. We almost died 3 times, actually.
That's
Once
a death
each day.
per day.
Once each day. Once each day. Make sure you're
The
related.
majority of them were Drake.
And you see that,
right.
and you see that Kaylus kind of like leans through the portal again, and he goes, "This is stupid." And you see that he backs away from the portal, grabs it from one end, and then stretches it, and then you see almost like a perfect mirror, like circular, and it's literally a direct connection between you and the Morgana.
Hey, Cap, what's going on? I haven't seen you in 3 days, Cap. Nice to meet you. Sorry, Breek, it took so long to contact you. We almost died, so 3 times.
We did
And you
have
see-
someone die.
You see King Darius kind of like leans forward in his seat a little bit, and he goes, "Did you get what we came here for you?"
We're at that
We're
doorstep
almost
right now.
there. We're on our way.
Right now.
Yeah.
We just wanted
We
to
lost
inform
your new recruit.
I had a
Yeah.
recruit.
you know, the guy we saved in the beginning,
The one
and he had the
who runs
information. The stool pigeon. He's gone.
You see, he kind of like he kind of like grips his sword, and then he's kind of like looking at all of you, and then he realizes who you're talking about, and he goes, "Osiris is dead."
Yes.
Yeah. He got shot in the head,
Yes.
if you wanted to know how it
I don't think
happened.
he needed to know that.
He was assassinated.
Okay.
Yes,
He
there
was
was
assassinated.
assassination. Yes.
You see that he kind of like looks over towards like his second in command, and you see that the second in command just nods, and then he like kind of like goes over to one of the screens and he kind of relays back to him. He's like, "No family to contact. We can't contact anybody in the first place." And you see King Darius looks and he goes, "Well, did you recover the body?"
Yes.
Yes.
We did. We left the other dude laying in the street, but we definitely got
Don't.
Osiris.
Why
Who
would
else
you even
died?
mention another dude?
It was a lot of death, sir. It was so
We
much
were in a
death.
battle.
It was
Yeah,
like
this-
It was like Battle of the Bronx. You ever seen that? It's an Earth movie. Crazy.
You see that King Darius looks at you all and he goes, Look, we've been in orbit for the last 3 days and we've seen a couple ships come and go, but we can't figure out a way to get down to below the surface of this planet to meet you all. You guys are going to have to come up to the surface in order for us to get you out."
Okay.
Oh.
We'll take care of that, boss. Don't you worry. Get out to the surface.
Before we do anything else, there's an elevator. There's an elevator where we started that got us down here. Just so you all know. And we are potentially taking out the power of this underground city. So
Okay.
have some ready near the elevator in case.
So you see that he kind of looks around and he's like, and he goes, "We'll make preparations. You said you're going to be turning off the power to the entire city?"
Yeah, I think
It's part of Kaylus. It's part of Kaylus.
Well, that's gonna piss a lot of people off. So as soon as you guys let us know, we'll try to come down to the planet's surface to grab you. There's gonna be a hot exit because I'm pretty sure the patrons of this city aren't gonna enjoy losing power.
Cross that bridge when we get to it.
Absolutely. And I'm glad you brought that to my attention.
We don't have too many ships left in the fleet, but what we do have, we'll throw at the planet in order to get you guys back.
10-4.
Also,
All right.
potential new crewmate.
Yes, potential new crewmate. Great guy. You gonna love
Potential.
him. Yeah, we lost one,
I
but we
slide
picked up another
Ranger into existence.
one. This guy right here, Shadowbone. This guy's
Who
freaking
the
amazing.
fuck gave you all the authority to add to my crew?
Well,
Without him, we would not have been alive.
That's king to you.
King.
To
Yeah.
who?
Dear.
Whom?
him is king.
He's talking to me?
He ain't talking to me.
King to
Yeah,
me?
I
My fucking ass. Who the fuck is this guy?
You're right off planet.
Oh,
Hey, man. How you doing? Nice to meet you.
Yeah, how about you all, since he's a part of the team now, how about you all familiarize him with how shit works around here?
I'll get right on it. I got the how shit going.
Kaylus,
all
close
good.
the portal.
oh.
And you see that he like kind of turns around in his chair, and then you see Kaylus kind of like claps his hand and close.
You gonna let him talk to you like that, Kaylus? I would make his ears ring. Crazy mofo.
Okay, so you guys don't have a ship. You're on somebody else's ship.
Yeah.
Because we're part of a crew.
We are bigger. We're part of a bigger
Part of the ship, part of the
union.
crew.
Yeah, we're a.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, you're not like in charge of this crew.
In charge is a funny statement.
I'm barely in charge of myself, right?
We're in
See what
charge
that
of what we
man
do
just
down
did?
here. If you
That's
know.
about it.
Hey, listen, the offer is up there if you want to get off world. If not, by all
See you in
means.
hell.
And you see that Kaylus kind of like looks at all of you, and he's like, I mean, I don't think that staying is really an option for him at this point.
Kayla seems pretty smart, if I do say so myself.
Oh yeah. Looks like you have no other choice, bud. Welcome to the family.
Okay.
What you gonna do? You gonna stay here and die? Anyway, what's next? I want to take a rebreather or something. I need a sip of something because my ribs hurt. Before I go into battle,
I need a sip
before we go
of
to battle, I
something
need
because my
to
ribs
recover.
hurt.
My ribs
So
hurt.
you see Andrea kind of comes over to you guys as you guys have kind of been. You went from deliberating over Smokey's body to kind of like arguing in an open area, and at this point, like everybody's kind of been waiting for you guys for a while, and then they've just kind of fucked off to do whatever they were going to do in the first place. And you see that Andrea kind of walks over and she goes, "You guys dress for the night. Meet me up in the penthouse. We'll plan the assault, and then we're moving out." And then she looks over at you and she goes, "Nyron, we're gonna need your help. We have a plan. We're gonna need a man of your expertise."
From there, I walk off with her.
What am I-
If she walk away to wherever we need to go.
Okay,
We're done
cool.
outside.
So
I'm done
everybody,
outside.
So don't nobody see me standing. She didn't see all this sexy elf over here, and she need him. Man, I'm off to the room, cuz. I'm off to the room.
all right. So is everybody finally ready to take this long rest so you're not dying
Yes.
anymore?
Yeah, that would be great.
Yes.
That would be
All
great.
right, go ahead, get your long rest. I think I got everyone's items situated.
Is there any way that Andrea knows how to restore our initial health points? That is
So-
important to us.
So that was only until long rest or
Okay.
until greater restoration. So you guys are good.
Perfect. Cool. Makes me happy.
I'll tell you what. You can also. I'll say that you have the holster also if you want it. That kind of white 2 revolver holster that Smokey was wearing, if you'd like it.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
It's all narrative
Yes.
dressing. It does nothing
Okay.
for you.
Yes. Give me the fucking holster, DM. Yes, I need.
Can my
I
character
need more
be in the mirror,
yes.
Oh, man.
in her room in the mirror playing with the guns, like rolling them on her fingers, just be happy that she
This
got
is
'em?
what
Spinning
we'll
it,
do.
fucking
I
goes
don't
off.
want to take too long on this because I want it to be quick. So
Okay.
you guys all go up to your rooms. Is there anything anyone wants to do kind of before they lay down for their long rest. You guys all got your long rest already. You're good.
Yeah.
But is there anything anyone wants to do, like when they have a moment to themselves?
Shock charges.
Shock charges.
And I want to see if I can do anything with this vial of rage juice.
So
anger.
give me your, what did we say, Tinkerer's Tools check for the shock charges to see how many you make.
Yeah.
So I think, what was it, a 10? It was, I think it was a 10 to make, it was a 10 to make one, a 15 to make more than one, and then anything below a 10, you don't make any.
Oh, Lord.
At least a 10 roll.
Ooh.
Iron the blood.
But you can add your
15.
skills to it. So that's 2 shock charge grenades returned to your inventory.
Yes, go.
Sick.
And make sure we do something cool, like tie one around my spear and throw it at somebody. And
You guys aren't in the same place.
Oh.
Well, actually, now that I think about it, your rooms are right next to each other, and then you
They got a big
blasted a
hole in
hole
it.
through
There's a
them.
hole.
Yeah.
So you just see me here tinkering away like,
Yeah, that's what.
why are you staring at me? Why?
So we can see each other.
what do
yeah.
I did, like, while you're tinkering, he just comes out like butt-ass naked from your bathroom.
Oh
Like,
my God.
your shower's
That's
got better
There's
water
no shower
pressure.
on his side.
Yeah. Your shower's got better pressure, man.
What are
My
you
bad.
doing? What are you doing?
I have no bath. I have no bathroom.
Get out. Get out.
Hey, whatever.
This is
Hey,
why.
whatever.
This is why I didn't like to room with you at the family functions.
Give me a break.
This is
We have
why.
such a
Get
good
out now.
time.
Get
All
out.
right, I'm out.
Distract
I'm getting out.
me.
I'm getting out. Just remember, harpoon
I
bomb.
don't want to hear it.
All right, harpoon bomb.
Anybody else got anything that they want to do in that fashion? Just
I want to try and
cross eyes,
channel.
dotsies.
I just want to sit on my bed and meditate and try to channel transverse energy juice, whatever Kaylus is made out of.
Go to sleep.
Go to sleep.
Oh my
Good
God.
night. I'm
Think-
asking because there's fucking artificers and other people that do legitimate shit.
Hey, you should probably like do something like.
I don't have any
Kaylus
legitimate
or-
shit to do, but I think
That's fine.
Granger gets into his room, and then the same shit, like his shadow detaches from him or whatever. And I think he looks into his mirror, and there is no reflection in the mirror. It's just black. And then he sees the image of, what's this dude's name?
Shadow.
Bureau Ambassador Roderick, just kind of dangling in the darkness. Then you see like a switchblade kind of run across his neck as the viscera pours.
I'll
And then
tell
that
you
im-
what.
That image fades, and then you see like a watch kind of tick, 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 tick.
Give
tick,
me,
tick.
I'll tell you what. Give me Arcana as you're looking into this mirror and you're saying that you're seeing one of your targets.
23.
I like that a lot. So as you look into this mirror and you're kind of daydreaming about killing him, you feel a little bit differently about it this time. As you kind of focus your eyes on this image of him, you notice that he's kind of moving independently from what you think he would. Normally you conjure this image as kind of like a reminder of who's on your list. But this time it feels different. You see him kind of like walking around, picking things up and putting them down, but you can't see what he's picking up. You just see him, the motion of him doing it, as he's kind of standing in this empty blackness.
Does he look like he's hurried?
So in this kind of vision, as you're looking into the mirror, you see that he doesn't look hurried, but you see that there's kind of like a look of concern as he's kind of, it looks like he's might be going through a desk or something, but you can't see the desk. You can only see him in like a white, shadowy outline. And then you hear him start to speak. And this is the first time that anything like that has ever happened. As he turns around and it looks like he's speaking to someone. And he goes, no, all right? We have everything under control. The next shipment of Crimson Crystal should be headed off planet very soon. We had a slight hiccup over at Mercy's, but it's no issue at all. I promise you, everything on planet is under control. And you see as he pauses as if someone is talking back to him. And if you want to give me insight to try to glean something as you see him kind of listening for a reply.
It's just flat. 13. I got excited.
So with a 13, you're kind of like trying to gauge his facial expressions. And you see that the only thing that you can get is whoever he's talking to, you sense a little bit of fear. As if it's somebody that he's not talking down to someone, he's talking up to someone. like somebody that's more important than he is. And you see that he kind of looks at them and he goes, listen, there's no way that whoever these people are know anything about what's going on. Only people that know of Kaylus will know anything about all of the other versions of him that are split. It's impossible. His name has been erased from all of history.
I guess he's talking. The, like, shadow bone image is kind of leaning over my shoulder, like the fucking, what is it called? The Shinigami from Death Note.
Yeah.
And the mirror starts to vibrate, and it just shatters inwards, and then Granger kind of sits there and clenches his fist. Kaylus.
And you see that Kaylus appears next to you, and he goes, so there were more people that knew about me.
Seems there's a lot of people that know about you. Do you know where he is?
And you see that Kaylus, like, you see his eyes go kind of like constellations. They go all black, and you see stars as he kind of like looks through like the empty space of the room. And he goes, I don't know exactly where he is, but I do. It's a very faint connection. He knows of me, but he doesn't know me. So my connection is very faint. We've never met.
He did just say your name if you cared to go meet him.
And you see that Kaylus looks at you and he goes, yeah, I might go do that. And you see that Kaylus tries to rip a hole in reality. And as he does, you see that he looks into it kind of puzzled. And he goes, there's nothing there. Normally, I can imagine where I'd like to go, and I can go there. But for some reason, I can't imagine where he is. My connection to him says that he's still in the city, but something's different.
That doesn't happen to you often, does it?
My reach as a god is unknowable. It's something that you wouldn't be able to comprehend, and I wouldn't be able to explain to you.
Well, I mean, I just
the
imagine...
fact that it's not working concerns me.
Sure. But, I mean, if something is, like, equal, say, you, just a different version of you, that could block you. Infinite, right? Kind of
it could be. If his connection to me is through anger, then he doesn't know me. He knows anger.
Okay.
That could be the problem.
Okay. Because Victor knows you. Or a version of you.
He does.
So he probably knows this version of you too. And that interruption, he's there. That motherfucker's there.
Yeah, dog.
All right, I need you to let everyone else know I'm leaving first thing in the morning. They need to catch up.
And you see that Kaylus kind of looks at you and he goes, that's not a bad idea.
What is her name? Tiff, what's your character's name? Seraphina. Let Seraphina know. I need to borrow one of those guns and one of those holsters. And I'll mask of many faces to look like Victor. I have an appointment that I need to make.
And you see that Kaylus goes, very well. And you see that he kind of like disappears into stardust as he kind of like walks through a wall.
Okay.
Seraphina, you got the message? Is there anything that you want to do? How does Kaylus find you in your room? He kind of like walks through.
I'm in front of the mirror, and I'm
like Charlie's Angel style.
I'm doing all this, and I got them on my hip, and I'm rolling them, and I'm doing all of this stuff in the mirror, and then Kaylus just pops up, and I drop one of the guns, and
Oh my god!
Give me performance as you're trying to twirl these rings over.
Hey, this is crazy.
25.
All right.
You perfectly are just. You like throw him up, and then you kind of lean over and lands perfectly in the holster.
Wait.
I dropped one because he popped up out of nowhere and scared me. But it didn't go off. It didn't go off.
It didn't go off with a 25. It did not. If it was a 1, we'd be in a completely different conversation. Kaylus walks through the wall and he kind of explains to you everything that Granger said.
And I'm like, okay, well, here you go. So do I just hand it to him?
Well, no, you're still in your room. You can't hand anything to Kaylus.
I
As you go to hand it,
okay.
As you go to hand it to him and put it in his hand, it just falls right through his hand. It's the floor.
That's funny.
And Kaylus goes, I didn't want to tell you that I couldn't hold it because every now and then you guys forget, and I assume it's rude for me to tell you no. So
I apologize.
And with that information, I will keep it right here. Thank you, Kaylus.
Yeah.
And he goes, just give it to him in the morning. Like, it's
Yes.
really fine.
All right.
So you guys drift off into sleep. And you guys get enough rest to take a full rest. And after that, as you guys wake up in the morning, Nyron, you wake up to a knock at the door.
Check the door. Actually, let me also put on my shadow. Shadow is on me now. I'll just hide him inside my little place, my armor. Or whatever.
And you see that Scion kind of crawls from, because you're sleeping on the bed. He's under the bed because he's a shadow, of course. You see he kind of latches onto you as you walk away.
I like this. Answer the door.
And you see that it's actually Talon. He goes, Andrea wants to see all of you guys in the penthouse. Everybody's getting ready to move out. Apparently she's got some kind of plan.
Let's do this.
And you see that Talon kind of goes over and bangs on everybody's door. Doesn't wait for you guys to answer, but he kind of bangs on the door and then kind of walks to the end of the hallway to press the elevator.
I like that. Yeah. Rude motherfucker, dabbing on my dog. All right. What the hell you want?
I walk to the elevator.
Where the hell you going?
And you see that Talon goes, everybody upstairs. We got to plan the invasion.
Oh, we going downstairs to plan. Okay, here I come. My bad. Let me put on my motherfucking boots.
All right. So you guys all get dressed, head over to the elevator, head upstairs. And you see that there's a bunch of people kind of armoring up, getting all of their weapons ready. And Nyron, give me a perception check as you kind of walk into the penthouse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is a 17.
With a 17, you notice that there are kind of these strange looking barrels, and you see fuses, and you see kind of pipe containers. They're making bombs.
That's why they're wanted him.
Bomb.
That's
With a
why they
17,
wanted him.
you get it in plain language. As you guys kind of walk in, and you see that Andrea's kind of has a whole map of the city laid out on the table. And you see her kind of pointing to stuff and gesturing over towards Big Bad and a couple of her other men. And she's kind of pointing to the map as you guys kind of walk over, and she looks up and sees you.
I say bombs.
Yes.
We get to blow shit up?
Shut up.
I need to know if you can make remote detonators for these bombs.
You got electronics?
And you see that she kind of looks at one of her men, and her men look at you, and he goes, yeah, we have some radio equipment laying around. We also have some old TVs from some of the rooms. Whatever you need, we can probably find, but we don't have time to go out and get things. So if we don't have it here, it can't happen. This is all going to be decided on a Taker's Tools check anyways.
Okay, yeah.
Narrative
That's exactly
lesson.
what. Perfect.
And you see that Andrea kind of gestures you all over. And she goes, I have an idea,
Okay.
but it may not be the most practical, but it's the only one that I think that they won't see coming.
Well, let's do that one
See?
then. Yeah, what is that?
Hey, let's get the information first before.
I like the pretty lady is asking for help. How can
That's
we say
fine. I understand. But
You see that Big Bad just kind of appears behind you. Just stealthily walks up behind you and just puts a hand on the back of your neck and then just leans your head down to look towards the table.
All right. No. Nope. Nope. I needed that. No, you're right.
He's not transformed, but even not transformed,
I know.
you feel just raw strength.
that boy
I'm
strong.
That boy.
Strong.
Hey man, let that boy sister. Hey, I'm gonna let that boy sister talk. My bad. Hey, cause I'm cool. I ain't gonna say nothing else.
Great.
And as you guys look down, you see a map of the city, and you see that she kind of has the railways outlined in kind of red marker. And you see that she has the power station, which you guys have kind of established is kind of a front for the what actually is powering the city, which would be
Cocaine Anger.
so you guys already have that information readily
We
available.
know. Okay.
Yeah.
So you see that she says, okay, so you see her, you see she grabs a new marker and she kind of makes an X. And she goes, this is the nearest train depot to us. This is where the trains come to get maintenance, and then they get put on the proper tracks to channel around the city. Everything moves. Everything that has to move in this city moves by train. And we're going to use that to our advantage. And you see she draws a big X over the train depot. And then she starts drawing a marker along one of the lines. And she says she draws the marker towards a line. You see that this train line leads straight to the power station.
Oh, you about to blow that bitch up. Yeah.
And she looks at you and she goes, exactly.
Okay. My fault, big
My
cuz.
men are going to short circuit the trains. We're going to send a couple trains first strapped with bombs. They're going to blow a hole in the place. That'll take out any of the guards that are in front of it. And then we just have to deal with whatever's inside.
Okay. I'm with it.
And
Anybody got any...
And then you see that she kind of looks up, and she looks up at you, Nyron, and she goes, but there is a problem. Without remote detonators, somebody's going to have to ride those trains into the power station, arm the bombs, and then hopefully get out of there in time.
Now,
So that's a manual job right there, bro.
Wait. We can make these remote detonators.
If Nyron can make these remote detonators,
Okay.
then you won't have to sneakily get the trains into place and then set off the bombs.
Okay.
So this is what we call a branching path.
Dun, dun, dun.
Boy, I tell you. Efficiency, where is this? What's the name? I want to make sure I'm doing this right.
So here's what we're going to do.
Mm.
On a 15, you have everything that you need here readily available, and you guys can go with plan A. Anything lower is going to be plan B.
Shit.
Now,
Damn.
you will get a help action.
I was gonna say, can I give him bardic inspiration?
You can also stack Bardic Inspiration if you would like, but you can only have one Bardic Inspiration at a time, so I would go with the higher.
Yeah.
So that's advantage, and then if Serafina wants to give you 1d8 Bardic. As you see that Andrea kind of leans over the map towards you, and she goes, we're really counting on you for this to work.
Good Lord.
Oh, God.
Oh,
No
go
pressure or
on.
nothing, dude.
No pressure. So if wait, you said I get advantage and Bardic Inspiration?
And Bardic Inspiration, this is going to be a Tinker Tools check.
All right.
Tinker
bet.
tool. What is that? Could you explain that to us who don't know what a tinker tool is?
So he is an artificer.
Uh-huh.
Well, I'll let him explain.
Thank you. Okay.
So I have this saying, it's like right tools for the right job. Basically, let's see. Gosh. If I need to create something, I can like use my tinkerer's magic as an artificer to create things that I need. So like right tool for right job, or if I need to, like I do with like the stones, magic stones and whatnot, it's like, hey, this is now infused with like kinetic power or whatever.
Okay.
That is
So-
the best way to put it.
It's
you
just
get
it's a magical tool set that most artificers do choose to be proficient in.
Absolutely.
So
Kinda
that you
get
can
them
make shit
Smith
when you
tool,
can. I like
Magic,
All right.
tinkering.
So before you roll this, well, you already did.
Well, they're there.
Go ahead.
I don't need a man for that Bardic Inspiration.
You don't need it.
Get him
So
out.
What
you
is-
need it.
what
That's
is
a
it?
nat 20.
Get him
That is
out.
a nat 20.
Oh!
Nat 20.
Oh!
I hold. Dang it. I want to move
Nat
it.
20?
Yes, off rip. Nat 20. Nat 20. Can I? Oh, not moving. Not moving. That is a 20 over here. Oh, this roll this.
Damn
That
it!
was
It's
funny.
fine. But yeah,
It's
we saw
fine.
it. We saw it.
So you kind of look over, they have like a pile of old radios and everything in this kind of area. They kind of grabbed everything that has like a receiver or like any type of
I'm
connection
talking about.
attached to it. You see old radios, but with a nat 20, as you are going through all of these things, you see that there is. So with a nat 20, of course, you're able to make these remote detonators for these bombs.
Mhm.
And with a nat 20, you can actually be a lot farther away than you would actually need to be to set off these remote detonators. You can pretty much detonate these from as far away in the city as you want to be with a nat 20.
Oh shit, man.
I like this. I like
But you also find one of the train radios.
Oh,
And as
yeah.
you're kind of fiddling around with this train radio and you're kind of turning it on and you're flicking through the channels, you notice that you can kind of tune into the different train radios and kind of establish a connection with them. And as you do that, if you can establish a connection, you can hack it.
Absolutely.
And you, with a nat 20, have now found a way to remote control the trains. You can control the speed, and you can disable the brakes.
I love being an artificer. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. Can I relay this to Andrea?
I'll say that everybody kind of watches as you make these remote receivers, and then you kind of relay that information of like, actually, I also made this.
That's some gangster shit.
Just in case y'all didn't know, we
Justin. And I'm over here like, this is why he get all the bitches. Look at that. You see that? That's some elf magic, baby. Let me get one of them receivers, bro.
Yeah, use yours.
And you see that Andrea looks at you, and she kind of like grabs the remote that controls the trains, and she goes, "This changes everything. We're not stopping the trains at the stations. We're running the trains into the building for a direct hit."
Under this.
She.
Let me put a little
Extra force on that thing when it go in there.
extra sauce on these.
She goes, "We need
very
Little
pleased.
sauce on these.
She goes, "Are you guys ready to move out?
Yeah, absolutely.
My men are gonna take over the train depot. We're gonna start loading the trains up with the bombs. We're gonna move out from there."
Dude, I'm ready. Are y'all
I ain't
ready?
rode a train in so long, man. I love a good train ride, bro.
No,
Oh, wait a
Oh,
minute.
yeah, I
except
make
for
sure,
that-
you're not
I make
gonna
sure I give the.
You're not gonna be on that.
I
You're
make
not
sure
gonna be
I
on
give
that
one
train.
of
You
my
don't want to be on that
revolvers
train.
and the holster to Granger before we get out of
She
here.
hands him a. Well, she hands
I'll
you
take
one of
it.
them Smoke. Oh, Blicky.
Thank you.
So you all kind of like go back to your rooms. You gather everything that you're gonna need to move out because you guys have this feeling that you won't be returning.
Hey, Nara, man, am I the boot in there?
This isn't one of those things. Keep going.
Oh, my bad.
Keep.
My bad.
Don't have to make this a thing.
This
We
was
could
gonna
just
be a
roll right through
montage.
it.
We were gonna
My fault.
montage
My fault.
of-
It's
of
my
that
fault.
reason.
Yeah. try to do a thing here. Shut the fuck up.
Shut up.
Yeah, it's my polite way of saying it, yeah. So you all go to your rooms, you gather all of your things, because you guys are under the understanding that you guys will not be returning back to the Moonlight Hotel. And as you guys get down to the lobby to meet with everybody, and you see that Andrea's men are kind of loading everything into these vans, and you see that they kind of take off in the vans on their way to go load everything onto the trains. And you see that Andrea and Big Bad are kind of standing at the door, kind of waiting for you guys because you guys are going to go somewhere else. That's not the train station because now you don't have to go.
That sounds wonderful.
Well, I'll be goddamn. Okay.
I'll do this.
Wait,
Drake.
do we know where? Wait, before that, why'd you give Granger the guns?
Well, Kaylus came to my room last night and said that Granger needed one of my pistols, and he said he was going to do his little thingamajigger. And
Oh, he gonna
beat,
kill
Victor.
somebody with a smoke. He gonna shoot somebody with a smoke blicky?
He said he had a meeting. I wonder.
Hey.
I mean,
I guess that's why he ain't here.
That'd have been nice to know.
Got it.
So Granger is with you unless he doesn't want to be.
Oh, I thought he left for the morning.
Yeah, that's why I thought he was gone.
Yeah, I thought he was gone.
Well,
Yeah.
no, because they kind of woke everybody
I
up
thought he
before.
woke. That's what I thought. That's why I said I.
Unless he didn't want
give it
to.
then. Or how did you want?
You tell
to-
me. Because they would have came to get you guys before you guys would have naturally woke up on your own. So,
And I just assumed he was gone. Like,
unless
yeah,
Granger would like to solo this, you let me know what you want to do. You wouldn't have had the pistols yet.
I wouldn't have. No, so I'd probably meet up to get a gun and a holster because it fits the look that I need to
Yeah.
look.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And then it's like a thanks, trains are going to the station. Sick. I'll see you guys there. And then I'm gonna go. I'm gonna head towards the energy station.
So you're heading towards the energy station, and you kind of split off from everybody.
Yeah.
As you kind of split off from everybody and you walk out, you see that Andrea kind of looks at you and she goes, "Where are you going?"
I'll move my hand. So as I just kind of make eye contact with her, I move my hand in front of my face and the image of Smokey appears. And I know what that means to her. And then I just wink. And then I keep going.
And she goes, well, would you like a ride? I think we're going to the same place.
180. You going to the train station, or where are you going?
No, they're going to the train station. We're going to go wait at the building across the street from the power station to watch the explosion.
Man, I was doing a whole thing. Yeah, fine. Yeah, I need a ride. Thanks.
And she goes, no. If you were doing a thing, by all means.
No, it's gone. No, it's not cool anymore. It's fine.
And she goes, well, if it means anything, I thought that was pretty cool.
The image drops back to Granger, but it makes like a balloon deflating noise.
Oh.
Yeah, but because Nyron was able to make these remote detonators with longer range, and he can control the trains, nobody needs to be on the trains. Nobody needs to be close to him either. So you guys can go to the building across the street, watch the explosion, and then move in from there.
So as this happened, I just say, yeah, man, I'm pretty good with this. So we don't have to put ourselves in that much harm. I know you got things to do. We got things to do too, and we gotta get out of here.
Drake, roll me a flat D20 and tell me what you get.
D20 looks like a 6.
Perfect. So as you guys, I'm guessing everybody kind of walks over to meet with Andrea and Granger and kind of figure out what the
Granger's just
plan
sitting
is.
in the back seat, just kind of like looking out the window, and fucking Boulevard of Broken Dreams is playing.
Well,
on
you
the
guys
radio.
aren't on the road yet.
Sulking in the back seat, like
That's
I
fine.
walk a lonely road.
They pull up like a van with like a sliding door on some Call of Duty shit.
Yeah.
And then,
Get in.
We just hop in.
and then as you guys are about to step in, Drake, you hear a familiar voice. It's the doctor from the hospital.
Oh.
And you see he goes, and you see that like as
I'm
he's
so
sort of
glad I
like
found
walking by, he sees you walking to the van, and he goes, just the man I was looking for. It seems that your insurance payment actually didn't go through. So if you have a moment here, we can fill out this financial paperwork. You just thought that you could avoid.
No.
Payment?
Hand me the paperwork, because we about to go get the money now at the power plant. I got a bag there. Give me the paperwork. We'll sign it. No, you matter of fact, yeah. Give me the paperwork. I got you.
See, so he hands you the clipboard, and you just see that it is actually for like 15,000 gold
Jesus.
pieces. It has an X-ray machine, emergency surgery. It has blood transfusion, Spinal Tap on there. It even has an itemized area at the bottom where it
Hey
says,
Doc, hop in the
I-
truck with me.
Can I nudge Granger, be like, hey, help us out with this.
Can't you
You see that Big Bad looks, because like at this point you guys are loaded into the van, and you see that Big Bad looks at all of you and just rolls his eyes, and then just like smacks the clipboard out of Drake's hand, and then rolls the fucking van door shut. You just hear him banging on the door, and he goes, "You didn't list a payment," as the van kind of like pulls off.
That is crazy.
That's
That
hilarious.
is crazy. Damn, I ain't have shit. I was gonna shoot that doctor.
I got my
What's
insurance
anything?
card right here.
Above above the table, that's a really powerful necromancer. I don't think
Yeah,
You
you're right.
don't. Listen, we
That's
don't.
right. You're right. You
that would have ended so bad for you.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
a good
glad
thing
you
you did.
didn't. I'm
Yeah, I
glad
wasn't
you
gonna-
did not.
I was
Jeez.
gonna shoot that.
That was a
man.
trap, and you avoided that trap.
I'm
I'm glad.
because I was on.
Well, it was meant to be comedic relief. I thought you were really just gonna rush
Oh
into
my
the van
God.
and be like, "Go, go, go, go!"
I was
Look,
gonna tell.
he
I
was-
was gonna tell them. I was gonna start signing, and I was gonna jump in.
Chance, your camera's gone.
Give me just 1 second.
So we driving in the van, and I bought up the paper. The bill. I ain't paying a goddamn thing.
Bro, he knocked the clipboard out. Like, man.
Oh, and ain't no papers in my hand. That's
It's on
right
the-
there.
it's on the ground.
Then what the hell did I just rip up? Oh man, I done ripped up the wrong shit. Man, I hope that wasn't my war pamphlet. That's
That
gonna
was
suck.
your bill for the
Stop.
No, I don't got no.
They
That was-
actually gave you an itemized damage bill for fixing the hotel
Oh,
room.
that's crazy. I'm not paying that either.
So you guys kind of are in the van as you guys are riding through the city, and you guys ride through kind of like the slums into like a nicer part of the city, because the power station is located kind of like in the shadow of the main spire that is in the middle of the city. Because there's a spire that stretches all the way up to the actual like fake sky in the city where all the panels are. It stretches up to where the panels are and then spreads out. And there's kind of like this like halo type ring that's on top of it, kind of like the observatory and like Washington State. Kind of like the Space Needle. But imagine if the Space Needle was like touching like a fake ceiling in an underground city.
Yep, I got it.
Yeah, it's this massive spire right in the middle. And as you guys drive through the nicer part of the city, you see that as you guys have been here, everything has tried to kill you in one way or another.
Amen to that,
but
brother.
people are living very normal lives. You see that as you're like riding through the city, you see that there's people like going to food stands, walking around, getting in and out of these little like kind of like taxis that have like this weird kind of like it's almost like a self-driving taxi. And you see that there's even like kids running around. There's like you're driving through a nicer part of the city. This is like kind of like the business district that you guys have to drive through to get past the spire to actually get to where the power station is.
Pretty nice way to be living down here off of without knowing a thing about what's actually giving you power, huh?
Yeah, they don't know, bruh. They don't know, bruh.
And you see that Andrea kind of looks at all of you and she goes, yeah, it's ridiculous how close they could be to so much danger and they just don't know or don't care.
Don't even care.
You know it's going to be anarchy, right?
Well, man, I'm telling you, it's about to be the Purge Part 42 in here, man.
I mean,
What
you know, this crew, I mean, they're getting off world. I don't know what you and Big Bad are going to do, but as soon as that power station blows, all of these people, those kids, those self-driving taxis, everything goes to shit. Gonna be a lot of deaths. You good with that?
So as you guys kind of look around and you guys are in the lower city and you see all of like kind of like the neon signs and kind of like this kind of like cyberpunk meets steampunk type of magic kind of fueling through everything. Everything has a magical buzz around it. And you see that Andrea kind of like puts her head on the window and leans out and she goes, I don't know what a better future could look like, but I know it's not this. And if this needs to go away in order for that to happen, I'm fine with that.
Okay. She understands.
She a poet.
Well
That's
put.
a poet, brother. That's a poet. That's a leader right there. You hear that? Abraham Elfling over here. That's what I'm talking about.
As far as you can see, she's pretty human.
Like,
No, but what I'm saying is, because I'm an elf, I would say elf stuff. I would never say human stuff. So we got Abraham Elfling over there.
cousin,
as
they
she
know
says that-
nothing of the elf ways.
Alright, well, whatever. I'm just saying she's a good lady. She's a good
As
lady.
she says that, though, I just kind of like, okay, well, yeah, as long as you guys are good with it. And I'll just kind of like lean back in the seat and look across the seats towards Nyrin. Just kind of make eye contact.
My God. My God. You dirty motherfucker!
It's a lot of souls. That's
It's
a
a lot.
lot of
God
souls.
damn!
It's a lot.
You about to
A
get a whole
lot of
world!
souls.
A
Shut
whole world!
And the thing is, too, he made those
Cousin,
detonators,
lower-
so he is directly
lower your
Second
voice,
thing
responsible.
is
cousin.
possible.
Lower.
My God! This
Why
is
is he
incredible.
yelling?
Okay, all right.
I didn't
I'm
say
sorry.
shit. I just looked at it. That's it.
My God!
I just
That's
looked
my-
at him.
Come on, it's my cousin. You think I don't know what this shit means? Oh, it's about
So
to go
you guys drive past the city into a kind of more quiet, let me get my shit off.
Do it.
You guys drive through the city to a different part behind kind of like this city district to a more industrial district. You see that there's like the power station, and then off to the side, you see that there's these giant kind of shipping containers that are kind of getting loaded onto these elevators and things like that. Like, you see that the tracks kind of split off to one side. One side goes to the actual power station. The other side goes past the power station to where it's kind of like a loading dock that you would see along the water, except for there's no water. They're being loaded onto these kind of like giant elevators that look like they're going up towards the surface. And as you guys drive through it, you guys kind of tuck off in an alley between two buildings. One of the buildings is directly across the street from the power station. As you guys kind of break the lock on one of those like ladder covers that's on the back of a building, and you guys kind of use the ladder to get to the top of the building so you can see the roof. So you guys are pretty much standing on the roof at this point.
Man, I feel like Elf Batman right now, bro. Standing out here gazing off the motherfucking moving mountain, bro. Remember, Nyron, how I love Elf Batman? My fault. I just sitting on top of this building, it made me think of being Elf Batman.
This moment.
This is so perfect because like everybody's real serious, and then you are rambling, and that is the real life silence that's really around you. As Andrea and Big Bad and a couple of her men are kind of standing off to the side, as you are kind of pacing back and forth on the roof, like, I'm Elf Batman. Look at me.
Man.
You see that her men are like super nervous about what the fuck is about to happen, and you were just like,
He is childish.
he could give a fuck less.
My fault, y'all. Let's begin.
So as you guys see that like this power station. Well, actually, no. I'm not giving shit for free. Let's roll some dice.
Yeah. I love that dice game.
Investigation. If you'd rather do perception, if your perception is higher. As you guys get up to this roof, and then you see.
I got 15 plus 6, so that's 21.
21 investigation.
I don't have
18 perception.
Dang.
Okay.
All right. So whatever I hear, I'm relaying. Let me just.
11.
Okay. Does anybody else want to roll anything?
I rolled
19 what?
On
19
perception. I'm sorry. Perception.
Okay, so what you see and what Seraphina sees is going to be pretty close. As you guys get up to the roof, and Andrea kind of like looks over at Nyron, and she's like, "Do you have the controls in the detonator?"
He over there ham
And as you,
Ham-boning.
Ham-boning. Okay, I'll do.
Ham-boning is going to save your life one day.
Sounds crazy. Out of all the things he could have been doing, ham boning.
oh god, that really just took me out of
I'm
this
sorry.
semi-seriousness.
I'm sorry.
What?
Yeah.
Seraphina and Drake both see something very similar as you guys kind of look off towards the building. You see that there aren't a lot of other buildings around this one. When I say across the street, like there's like a giant fence. There's kind of like these different types of like small buildings that lead up to the actual power station. So you guys aren't that close to it. You're still like a pretty good distance away. But it's the closest building that you guys can get a line of sight to the power station. And you see that there's guard shacks, there's little like security stations that are on the way, and you see that there are a lot of armed guards. There's
crazy.
Roving patrols. There's a lot of security for this to be any run-of-the-mill power station, is what you guys get with an 18 and a 19. Nyron, you get something different. And I will just give you this, and I will explain nothing further, because I will respect the fact that you got over a 20. But just because you get what you want doesn't mean you understand it.
Okay, listen.
So, this information is for you and you alone unless you decide to disseminate it.
All right.
You see this power station building. It's giant. It kind of looks like a hangar in a way. It's pretty big. There's a lot of security roving around it. But with a 21, you look a little bit deeper. This is what's powering the entire city. That building doesn't look that assuming. You just see what looks like a small power station, but with a 21, it's not what you see, it's what you don't see. You kind of expected more.
It's like, why is there? This seems to be a little underwhelming for a power station powering everything. I make sure I say that to Andrea first. Like, I make sure it's like directly to her.
And you see that Andrea kind of looks back towards you and she goes, This power station was one of the first things that was built whenever we transitioned from the surface to the underground. This is the only power station that's ever existed in the city.
Do you think there's anything lower?
I don't know.
This is not enough for it to power this whole area, this whole city. That's not enough. Letting you know that right now.
And she looks at you and she goes, well, I guess we need to find out what's underneath it. And you see that she hands you the train remote.
Motherfucker.
And she goes, would you like to do the honors?
Absolutely.
So you see that she, one of her men radios in, and he goes, status check, how are we doing with the trains? And he goes, bombs are in place. We had to subdue a couple guards, but it's fine. We got 3 trains loaded up with bombs.
Hell yeah.
Trains.
Man, I can't
And you
wait
hear him click the radio, and he goes, okay, stand clear. We're going to be sending the trains shortly. He goes, copy that. Everybody's clear. Send the trains. And you see that Andrea looks over at you, Nyron, and she goes, send them. So you, with this remote, it's kind of like a radio remote, but there's 2 buttons on it. And you see that like they're kind of knobs. One's to increase the speed, and the other one is kind of used to disable the emergency brakes.
Is there any way I can stagger the trains enough go to hit where we need at the power station, and 1 or 2 more, whatever, hit like wherever a guard check is or something like that?
So the train goes to the power station, goes like kind of alongside it to a loading bay off the side.
Okay.
So it would actually go past where all the guards are at one point. So if you'd like to kind of try to time it, we can get kind of like a dexterity thing going.
Yeah, let's do that.
To kind of get those reflexes to see if you can hit the button in time. Because when you press the button to increase the speed for all the trains, it's going to do it for 3 trains. But if you time it well, the first train could already be like at the actual
station. That's exactly what I'm talking
crashing into it. And then the other 2, you can blow them up as they're like kind of approaching over.
Yep.
To kind of like mass.
That's exactly what I want to do.
You guys are so oh my god.
I like the question of it.
I gotta make sure.
It's gonna be so many.
Andrea has the detonator. You came up with this plan on your own, so you kind of got to do a little bit of communicating. Because you just have the train remote.
All right. So I say to her, listen, I have an idea. Since we don't know exactly what is going on with this power station, and if there's more to it, I'd rather have a easy go at getting to the actual station. So we need to take out the area, the station itself, and the guards along the way.
And you see that she looks at you and then just hands you the remote. And she goes, all right, you do the honors then.
Sounds like a plan.
So this is what we're going to do. The first remote to speed up the trains and do all that stuff, we can autoplay that if you'd like, so that way you could just focus on this dexterity check to hit the button in time, to perfectly time it so that it explodes. The DC is going to be kind of hard because you are increasing the train's speed in order to disable the brakes, so that first train can actually smash into the actual building and then blow up.
Yep.
So there's going to be a little bit of it's going to be pretty fucking hard, but it's doable. I'm setting it at it's at a 16 right now.
Ooh.
A 16 will get you kind of what you want. A 20 will get you exactly what you want. Anything above that, perfect execution.
You pull a perfect, bro. I'm going to jump out the window.
Well,
Jumping
so
out the
I
window.
turned to Seraphine and say, do the thing.
Do the roar.
Dance for your dollar.
Dance for your dollar.
Play your bard song so I can.
He's asking for bardic inspiration.
I do the robot, and I point at him, and I go like this.
You see that Big Bad fully just puts headed hands, and he goes, "These are the people." Like, he can't talk, but like if thoughts could be screamed.
Come on.
All right, give me the roll, and I'll tell you how this shakes out.
Wait, before you do that. Well, never mind. Okay, go ahead. Never mind.
No, say what you're going. I need to know now.
No, I was gonna say, I was gonna say, if it's bad, can I still rebarbs it for him?
I thought that's what the dance was for.
Listen, the
No,
dance.
the silvery barbs is what happens after he fails.
That's a
After-
reaction.
yeah.
That's a reaction.
Okay. I thought
All right,
that's
hit
what
the
the dance
thing.
was.
Let's
Got
go.
it.
I got an 18 on that, and I need to roll a D8. Boy.
Well, so
You
far
know what?
so good.
Come on.
Let's just roll this on here so we can also.
Yeah. That's what I would like to hear, because I'd be
6. That is a 24.
Okay. I have to ask you, would you like to describe this, or you want me to?
Oh no, I need to know what you have vision cinematically, please, because man.
This next segment is brought to you by Michael Bay. Not really.
action.
You guys see Nyron takes the first remote and he presses the button to disengage the emergency brakes, and then you see he just cranks the knob as far as it'll go, and to turn up the speed.
Break it off.
That
Perfect.
boy rolling.
And
Look
as
at
you
that.
guys, it takes a minute or two, but you guys start to hear trains screaming down the tracks, because they're kind of still on that like monorail system from over top of
Yeah.
it, and you start to hear these trains coming, and they're like scratching and like clawing against that rail as they're coming, because they're supposed to be slowing down for these turns, but now they're perfectly swaying, like crashing into nearby buildings as they're like coming down the track towards the actual power station. As they come flying into the power station, you allow the first one to actually hit the building. You don't stop that one at all. You don't even have to press the detonation button. As it flies over and crashes into the side of the power building and just completely explodes. Just the train itself explodes, and then there's a separate explosion as all of the
two
bombs go
explosions in
off.
one? Yes, I love it.
You can't really see it too well because it just goes up in a plume of smoke, but you just see guards kind of like the ones that are close to the door just get sent flying on some like, oh, my leg type shit.
My leg!
And
That's
and you see the rest of them start scrambling as there's this giant crater blown into the side of this building, and you just see a red mist and smoke and fire billowing up. With the remote in hand, the next two trains start coming. They're maybe a second or two apart. You're just kind of watching, and you're kind of following them with the button. And you see that the first train makes it like halfway close to where the entrance is, and the other one is now kind of over the gate itself. And you perfectly press that button, destroying a gate, creating a perfect opening, blowing through the first two little like guard checks that are there. And the other one is right in front of the building where most of the guards are, as they just send train shrapnel, blowing the train car off of the rails as it slides down, kind of rolling and picking up people as it goes across the ground and smashes into the building and explodes again. There is now a perfectly fiery blasted hole through this security gate and a trail of mayhem that leads right into the power station.
So at that point, I say, their souls are yours.
Oh, we're doing that.
Yeah, we're doing that.
You know we're doing it.
Yeah.
Heavenly Father.
You just so Nyron, all right. Normally, you're the only person that can see this,
Mm-hmm.
but this is an offering of a pretty big scale.
This is a ritual. At this point, it's a ritual.
That is
So-
diabolical, G.
This is what I'm gonna do. We're gonna treat this kind of like a nat 20.
Yeah.
So you see as like the smoke is billowing and the fire is going, and you see that like there's the guards that did survive are trying to figure out what's going on as they're scrambling to kind of pick up the other guards that are dead and try to move their bodies away from the fires. You see that like stretching out from the fires is like kind of this gray smoke. And you see that the gray smoke kind of forms into these black tendrils. And the black tendrils, some of them are grabbing the bodies and kind of pulling them further into the earth. The other ones are actually reaching up now for the people that are alive. As these spectral tendrils start wrenching upwards, and these kind of like black inky arms start reaching for all of the guards' legs and things like that, trying to pull them down into this kind of black ooze that's puddling up around as all of these bodies are being sacrificed.
Please tell me.
You sacrificed so many people at one time that the deep is now coming to claim its bounty itself. So it now looks like there's this black inky water everywhere these bodies are, as the water from the deep is coming up to claim all of the souls at once. And it's also attempting to claim living ones, because the connection is now so strong. And it's creating this perfect scenario where now you will be met with almost no resistance as you go to the power station. Because it is just pure mayhem.
That's the most scariest shit I've ever seen, bro. I ain't even know cuz can get down like that, cuz when you
I
take
just
that
have
power
a
like that.
smirk on my face the whole time.
Because we can see this too, right? We literally can see this.
This is the first time you've ever seen what Nyron sees. Normally, only he can see it, but a sacrifice of this magnitude becomes visible to everybody in the immediate area.
Oh, Elfin,
and you see that, and as you look at Nyron, his eyes are the same color, inky, kind of like black, and you see that like his shadow, Scion, that's behind him, kind of like doubles in size, and you see that these weird tendrils start to spawn off the side of him. And you can it's almost like you see the face of his patron in Scion, but it's just this black shadow that's behind Nyron.
I wanna.
I'm looking at him and I'm nudging Drake, and I'm like, do you see this shit?
No, I'm about to go home. I didn't know cuz got down like that. He on that freaky shit. No. I didn't know he was on that freak shit. Look at my man's face.
And as this is happening, you see Andrea kind of looks at you, and she is rightfully so shook as fuck, very concerned. But she goes, send him in, send the trucks. And you see that these kind of like armored vans and trucks start pulling up and driving through the hole that you just made, because they were prepared to blast through the fence, but now they don't have to. There's no fence.
Ain't no fence.
Hey, Kaylus, can we do stuff like that?
You see Kaylus goes, and he goes, I'll give him cool points. I'm going to need a couple more versions of me before I can pull off that.
Well, we'll just start small then, buddy. We'll just start small then. I don't
think you're giving enough sacrifice.
That is crazy.
Damn.
I didn't.
Your patron
damn.
says you're not giving enough sacrifices. Cut it out. Cut it out right now.
That's awesome.
Send them home. Send them home, boys.
So now Andrea calls in the rest of the trucks, and you see that they go through the giant hole that you blasted through the gate, and you see Andrea and her men start like moving down the ladder for the building, and she goes, well, let's go see what's in the power station, will we? As she like starts sliding down the ladder.
I just thought about something.
What is that?
Does she know about what anger did to Drake?
No.
Ain't nobody said shit.
Unless you guys didn't bring it up. No.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think she knows the details. He hulked out in the hotel and that was it.
Yeah.
No, I don't think you guys ever explained that.
No, we didn't. Why are we telling her that? Why are we doing that?
What do you mean, why?
She'll shoot.
So she can be aware and know what to look out for.
What? I'm not about to Hulk out again. Fuck shit.
Not you, fool.
Not you, talking about anger.
Granger.
What are y'all talking about?
Actually, if anybody wants to, before you guys leave this rooftop, if anybody would like to give me a perception check as you guys kind of like head down.
Somebody else roll, please, because I don't want to lose any of this that I got going.
Well, I got a 5 on my perception.
I got a 14.
Oh my
sister
god.
Perception.
I'm tired of y'all.
Don't
With
be
a
mad
plus
at us,
0.
motherfucker.
I rolled a natural 20
Oh,
for my perception.
Oh.
I'm not tired of him.
Merry fucking Christmas, I guess.
Listen. Role playing is great.
Show
Love
us
it.
that beautiful roll footage. That's what
Granger,
it
after the first explosion goes off and everything starts to happen, you kind of look towards the sky to see if that explosion would even cause a flicker in any of the lights or any of the ceiling panels, because the roof is covered in them to kind of simulate the sky. Even with those massive explosions that shook the ground and crashed into the building, not even a flicker in the lights.
Oh, hell.
Not a stutter.
Not a
The
flutter,
screens never broke picture.
not a motherfucker.
That's it.
That's all.
That's it.
That's all. Okay.
Do with that information what you will. Disseminate it to who you would like to, or keep it to yourself.
What we gonna do? So we about to go down there and pickpocket. I don't even want to go down there, man. Your soul master sucked everybody down.
You're
I'm not walking in that shit.
Master.
That's some freaky shit.
Well,
We move in, right?
Yeah, you guys tell me.
no.
Andrea said we going, and her and
Yeah.
Big Bad are going.
So
So
her and Big Bad are going. So I yell out to them. Because I already talked to her about this before.
What you
Say,
talked to her about?
The power station.
Okay.
like
Oh
I
yeah, you
said.
did.
let's go. Y'all ready? Let's do
Hang
this.
on. Hang on.
Mm-hmm.
That perception.
Uh-huh.
Not even a flicker. That was a big boom.
Huge boom.
Huge boom. Big boom.
3 big booms.
Multiple booms.
3
And tentacles and
Boom.
shit.
Boom.
Boom. Boom. Right?
And not a.
Where did they get this information that this is the power station?
It just like she said. It always has been.
It always has been. But we don't know for
No.
sure.
No.
Right? Do I?
So
I
you
mean, do
guys
I
have
know?
you guys have an outsider's perspective.
Yeah.
Like
Well, I
even
mean, I have-
like you're not natively from this planet either. Like you
Right,
came here
okay.
looking for something. So like you have the understanding of like, yeah, that's where the power comes from. That's a power station. Like if you
Mm.
can look on a map, it says power station.
Yeah.
But like you with that perception check of a nat 20, you know good and goddamn well that if there were any types of generators or fucking any type of coils or fucking anything that makes power, if it's in that building just got blown up, even
Yes.
the shock waves getting sent
Something.
through it, it would cause some type of stutter. Something is extremely off about this.
Yeah.
I like
But-
this.
There's only
Shut
one way
up.
to find out.
Shutterbone, what we gonna do?
Oh, shit.
Do we know he know that, or do I know he know that? Because I don't think I know.
Shut.
That is his information only at
Thought
the
so.
moment.
So control alt delete. All right, well I'm about to go follow.
I mean,
Big
they're
Bad
going.
now.
Like big
They're
bad.
going.
Yeah, I'm about
But
to
you
go
kind of
by
take
now.
this moment to yourself to realize these things.
Yeah. Okay.
This is me running behind after him.
All right. So you guys get down there. You guys have your van as you're driving through,
Oh, we're
and you
driving.
see that like, and you guys kind of like drive through this perfectly paved path that is now open. And as you guys are driving through, you see the guards being dragged into this black inky water by both tentacles and these kind of like ghostly spectral like people that are coming out of the water dragging the rest of the guards. As the guards are running, you are met with like no resistance, and you see that there's a group of trucks that went in first, and you see that they're kind of jumping out. They're kind of like all of like the tentacles and the spectral like ghost hands are ignoring the friendlies, and they're only going after the guards at this moment because they have been marked for sacrifice.
I'll say as we're driving, because we're in our own car, like going.
Well, you guys are in the same minivan, so the same group of people that was in it is just you, Andrea, Big Bad, and then 2 of her personal guards.
Okay, as we're going, I'll share what I perceived as we're driving. Like, yeah, definitely something should have happened. I mean,
So we
it
gotta
doesn't
blow some
matter.
up.
Like the power output that this place has got, something. There should have been some kind of disturbance, some kind of flicker. There's nothing.
I did mention that to Andrea. I said loud enough for her to hear.
And you see that Andrea kind of takes a moment to, I'll do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of these is
yeah.
Andrea, the other one is Big Bad. And they're going to try to see, with advantage, what they remember, because they did break out of the experiment facility when they were kids.
Hell yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Anybody got any magical?
So if that experiment facility is somehow tied to anger, and anger's the one powering the city, but they were never really that close to him. Andrea with a 7 kind of looks, and she goes, this is strange, I don't know. And you see that she like makes eye contact with Big Bad, and Big Bad, he just looks at her because they have this kind of mental connection.
Yeah.
And then you see that like she like blinks really hard, and then she looks at you all and she goes, when we escaped, it wasn't from here. We didn't escape from the power station. It was somewhere in the city. If the power's coming from anger, then are we in the wrong place?
That's crazy.
As you guys are kind of driving through to this power station.
Well, then where could it be then?
Yeah.
Like that
So you
building
guys-
with the
Is there-
dragon on it?
Am I with y'all? I'm with y'all.
Yeah, we're all together.
Everybody's in the car.
Okay. I just
Unless you
wanna-
decide to walk.
I don't. No, I'm a moonwalk all the way there. No,
God.
I'm gonna ask her. Is there anywhere like central in the city, like a central area, or
The spire.
Wait, so we gotta go blow the spire up
Clark.
now?
Yes.
Do I remember from my time as a collector, because I collected money, I didn't collect the people,
Yeah.
but do I remember anything about when they were collecting people, where those people went? Did they ever go through Mercies?
They never went through Mercies. We'll roll history. It's going to be, I'm telling you now, it's going to be a DC 25. Because this would have been something that you heard with no context.
Okay, so if I can get another natural 20,
Mother
Yeah.
that.
because I got a fat +1 to history, dude.
Ooh.
So it
Plus
is
one
impossible
year.
unless
It's
I
impossible.
crit. I got on the other side of that spectrum.
What?
One.
Fucking one done.
Got two.
God.
Done.
So you think back, and you're just like your collection days, and then you're just like, yeah, what did they do with the people? And the only thing you can think of is that every now and then you dropped off some people at Mercy's. You saw people get brought to Mercy's, but they were always put in the gladiator pit.
Mm.
So you just kind of assumed that you didn't really know about the experiments. You only knew that people that were late on their debts, some of them went to Mercy's.
Yeah. Okay.
I just can't come up with anything funnier than that for Nat 1.
Yeah. I think about my collection days, then I remember a motherfucker like
Oh,
that
you
skipped me, and then I get like follow the bouncing ball, and then I just start thinking about him. Like, I wonder what that son of a bitch is doing now, and just completely get sidetracked on like what the fuck I was originally thinking about.
Yeah. But you guys arrive at the power station, huge hole blasted in it. You see that the actual like people from the Moonlight Hotel, a mixture of werewolves and other guards in armor and with weapons, are like moving through the power station. They're going through the giant hole that was blasted through it, of course, as you do. And you see that they're kind of like securing the floor and they're fighting with all of the guards. So you guys kind of have no resistance if you don't want any. You guys are free to move straight through if you'd like.
All right. Well, where is the actual? Well, where would
maybe
the
it's underground?
power
Yeah, it's
station
got to be underground, right?
Well, let's look.
Well, I haven't. You guys haven't, and you guys haven't gone in yet. I
That's what I'm
explained
about
what
to say, how
the
we
got
outside
it.
looked like.
All right,
That's what I was
let's
asking.
go.
It's straight through.
Can we go
Let's
in?
go straight
Are we
through.
going in? Is that what we're
Yeah.
doing?
Yes,
Listen,
ma'am.
this is-
Yeah.
When we get
tell
when we get
me
in,
what
when we
you
get
No,
in,
no,
I want to roll.
I'm asking
When we get in, I want to roll
for
perception.
Nyron.
Yeah, we'll go
But when
ahead.
you
roll
get in,
for
I'll
it.
give you a general picture of like what you see and stuff.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, so as you guys roll in there, through the side, you guys are going through the front, through the side that's already blasted open. That's where everybody else is rushing through, is through the side that's already blasted open. I just need to know that part.
Okay.
Yes? No?
Yes.
Oh,
What are we doing?
hold on. I don't want to go through that.
What you want to go through then?
I don't want to go through.
Is there another entrance?
There's a front entrance with like some security checks and like stuff like that, but
Is it? But they gone,
everybody's
though.
kind of like scrambling. If you want no resistance, it would be go the way that everybody else is going through right now.
Okay, yeah.
I'm going through the hole with the rest of these people, bro. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're going that way.
Mhm.
The easy way. With the
So
big
as
bag.
you guys kind of approach this kind of like side entrance with the hole that's blown open, you see that some of the guards are like kind of near the door. Some of them have like security batons, other ones have guns, and you see that one kind of like jumps out at you guys, and you see that Big Bad just like doesn't have enough time to transform all the way. So he really just like kind of transforms only one arm and claws this guy right in the chest and just chucks him away.
Big boy.
As as you guys enter the building, you see that it's this giant, like it looks like a white kind of like hangar bay as a way to describe it. Very large, tall ceilings, kind of like a dome, glass windows on the top. large kind of concrete pillars that are painted white. The floor is like these kind of white, kind of like semi-sparkling tiles. You see that there's these giant generator boxes that are lining this place.
I don't like this.
That are giving off kind of like this electrical hum. You see that the people from the Moonlight Hotel are kind of already doing the whole invading part of this invasion. So you guys are kind of moving semi-freely through this building right now.
I don't like it. It's too clean, bro. Institutional white,
like
bro.
I'm
just saying, like, institutionalized white.
Let's start doing some perceptive
We're looking
things.
around,
Insight,
I'm like, this doesn't
insight.
seem sufficient enough to power the city the way it does.
How do you
No.
know that? Roll some shit.
Nah, that ain't what I'm saying. What
I'm
I'm
joking.
saying,
I'm
what
joking.
I'm saying
Do I
is I'm
do
getting
what,
the chili willies, bro.
perception
Just
or
Insight,
investigation?
perception,
I
and
did. I'd
if you'd
roll
like to
insight.
investigate something specifically, then yes, you'd roll an investigation. If you'd like to do a general vibes check and see if you can pick up some shit, that's perception.
That's all I want is perception. 'cause I
I'm
just
rolling
don't like it.
insight to see
I'm
where
roll-
the generators
okay,
are
cool.
connected to.
Well,
That-
insight's
that is for-
insight's more for people. Investigation is for things.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll roll an
I roll
investigation.
I roll for people because it's creepy in here and I'm getting a bad vibe. You remember Grandma Juju over there, down there in the
I ain't get a
eighth
goddamn
elf,
thing.
down
I
there in
roll
elf
insight. I got a
value.
5.
I rolled a
Well,
12.
you
and I
wouldn't
have a
roll
plus.
insight, is what I'm saying. You'd have to roll investigation,
Yeah,
unless
I
you're trying to catch a vibe check off a guard.
Oh, okay. Well,
I rolled a 12 plus 6 for investigation, so that's 18.
18?
Yeah.
Okay. What would you like to investigate specifically?
I'm looking to see where these generators are actually like connected, because there has to be some sort of hardwiring or something like that for them to send out.
So you see that with an 18, you see that these kind of like generators are kind of like have these giant coils that kind of like twist up and turn into this maze of giant wires that go into this giant circuit board with like a million different gauges and colors and buttons and fucking like meters that are going off.
Yeah.
Like kind of like this giant wall of shit
Mm-hmm.
that's kind of towards like the back center wall. And yeah, 'cause that's what you asked for. That's what you get.
Mm-hmm.
Did anybody who did perception? Because that was an investigation. Who did a perception?
I did a perception, brother.
What'd you get?
Like a 4, something stupid. I
Definitely
think it
got
was a
four.
Oh,
6.
With a 4?
Yeah, it was a 4.
There. You feel weird because there's a lot
Yes.
of electrical generators that are making this weird humming sound, and it's somewhat unpleasant.
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. That's why I think it's bad.
A lot of
juju.
that.
Yeah, boo.
Do I
bet
see
you
a
Serafina
guard
likes that.
that looks a little more important than the other guards? Maybe somebody that's in charge
We don't know.
among any of the
Security.
guards that are
So there's guards and then there's workers.
I got
Good.
a 23
So there's people-
perception.
What'd you get for? What do you?
What are you perceiving?
You got
Where
a
you
23
investigating?
perception. Granger, did you do a perception check or investigation?
I didn't do either because I suck at both of those things.
Oh, so
But
you're
what I
just vibing.
can do,
You're just vibing.
what I can do is talk.
Yes.
So I want to see if there's somebody that
you
looks like
should
they
talk
might know some
to you. I'll give you this for free. You should talk to the person who rolled a 23 and ask her that question, and then that can become her question if she would like that to be her question.
What's my question?
If he sees anybody important, like that stands
do
out
we see
amongst
anybody important? Somebody
Stand up,
standing
like,
around and look like
So-
they should know some shit.
So
Captain.
at first, with a 23, at first you're looking around and you're looking for guards. You're looking for danger. But then you realize, I'm not in that much danger right now. Because a lot of things are happening around you, but not to you. With a 23, you start to look down and you start to look at the other people because there has to be people that are running these giant generator machines, disseminating the power, checking all the gauges. And you see that cowering kind of behind one of the pillars, you see a guy in kind of like this white kind of like lab coat.
I knew it.
Dun,
It's
dun,
always the
dun,
coats.
dun.
And you see that he's kind of like hiding behind one of the pillars, kind of like looking at all the shit happening and like trying to like, you see him like kind of looking around. He's trying to find a way out.
Let's fuck him up.
I'd be like, I see you. Come here.
You heard the motherfucker, bro. Get his
So you
ass.
just do that to him?
That is.
That's crazy.
Please
You
say
see
you do
that
that.
he-
Please.
Yes,
Is
I do
what
that.
you-
That's
Yes.
crazy.
Yes.
He
That's
looks at
crazy.
you and just immediately tries to beeline for like the front door.
I
I
attack
He's
shoot
him.
just
him in his kneecap.
It's just like shit.
I'm gonna take
You
that gun
shoot
she
him in his
gave me,
kneecap.
and I'm gonna shoot him in his fucking kneecap.
Roll a hit.
Yeah. Fuck. I rolled a 1.
Bro,
I pull out my gun and I try to shoot him in the foot.
Okay.
Why are y'all so criminals? Just tell him, hey, we're trying to get him into safety. Sir, we're
No.
trying to get you to safety.
With
No.
a nat one, you're not gonna like this.
Oh. no.
You
Okay,
go to
wait,
shoot
wait,
this
wait.
man.
No, hold on.
You
It's too late.
you go to shoot this man in the leg, and as you're like lining up the shot, like you see the Drake walks over and he's just like, hey, wait, we're not trying to hurt you. And he bumps you, and your gun goes off, and you blast him right in the head. He is dead.
Who?
The man's dead. You shot
The
the
man?
Guy in
dude.
the-
No!
Okay.
Lab coat!
Okay.
No!
All right, this
Lab
works.
coat.
This is fine.
Lab coat.
This is all good. But wait,
What's
hold on.
Well, you might as well claim his soul.
Silvery
Claim
barb!
his-
Shit! Reroll
No, it's
it!
too late. It's too late.
No, that
He
just gives me
dead.
He's not
disadvantage.
dead. He's
I can't
not
get much
dead.
worse than that. I can't get much worse than that. So then that happens, and I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Jesus!
I was trying to
Shut the
tell
fuck
you.
up! Get the fuck out of my way! I run over to the body. I cast Animate Dead.
Oh, yes.
Yes!
This is fine. This is
Hold on.
fine.
This is all right.
Fine.
Hold on, I have to ask the question. Can
Oh.
you read me what Animate Dead does?
Oh.
Because
Yeah, hold
there
on.
has to be specific verbiage of if he comes back as himself
Hold
with
on.
all of the things. he
Wait, no,
does.
that's not the one. That's not the one I have. Hold on.
My
Something about dead
God.
guys.
He said, get the fuck away from me.
Get the fuck out of my way. Hold on. Wait.
That was the most sincere reaction
You guys have
I've
been
ever
rolling
felt.
so hot.
Listen, Dance was like, I can't roll this, and
Oh,
now
shit.
he can't roll it.
No, I can't do that. I can't do it
Mindless
because I
zombie,
can't. No, I can't animate him because I can just summon a spirit, so I can just pull his soul out and then make like a wraith
Oh,
that
so
I
it's
can't
not
talk
him.
to. Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
the thing I need.
Damn.
That's not the thing I
You was trying to cipher that
Yeah, I
information.
mean, nobody got it.
huh,
I'm
bruh?
looking. Shit, we can't.
Hold
do
on. Listen,
Al, can you
don't
collect it?
ow me.
I mean, I'm
You
sorry,
know,
cousin
as you
Ira.
run over to him, and you're
What's it-
just like,
shit. Can I heal this motherfucker?
No, that man shit
you know
gone,
what, Tiff?
girl.
You know what, Tiff? Let's do this. Run up to him. And he's
No.
just laying there on the ground. Just
Go ahead and heal him up, stupid. Go ahead. Heal him up.
do you like roll him over? You like holding him?
What are you doing,
Yes.
Tiff? The
need. I'm
dying
like holding
man.
it and to shove his brain back into his skull.
Man. Yeah.
No, hold on. No, wait. Hold on. I gotta ask you some questions. Wait, stop. Don't go into the light. Look at me. Look at. I slap the shit out of him. Look at me. The brain.
You slap him, and you see one eye rolls up, the other one rolls down.
No. I
Keep
can't.
looking at me.
No, I'm out. I gotta go. That's nasty.
No, I'm out. I gotta go.
I'm going to
That's
the door,
great.
bro. Where?
Give-
I'm gonna throw up.
I'll
I'm
give
gonna
this
throw
one
up.
to you. I'll give this one to you for free because I was just.
He rolled a 1.
Oh,
Bro.
God.
Yeah,
You know
listen,
what?
that was.
Somebody roll an investigation for his clothes. Somebody just
Investigation.
Chance.
Do I want to do
God
it?
Please.
Who
chance.
wants to do it? I'll
I
do
got
it.
it.
I'll do it.
Investigation on
I
his
got
clothes.
plus 0
17.
investigation.
I
I'm
got
scared.
17.
I got a plus 0 as well. I got an 11.
17. I got a
You
17.
got 7?
You're holding.
Wait, you
You're
rolled
holding
7
him.
or you got a
You're
plus 7?
You're holding him. It's a DC 10. You just you can dig.
Just put your head in the dead
Some-
man pocket.
There's nothing in his brains, guys. Hold
Check
on,
his-
look. Just separating it. He's got nothing. Fuck. Pulling his pockets
So
out.
are we? Can we?
Okay,
we
there we
checking
go.
his
Magic
pockets or
pocket.
something?
Here we go. Pockets. That's what he just said. Pulling
So
his
you-
pockets out.
You're checking his pockets. You tap his
you
lab
make
coat,
me
and you see that there's
disgusting.
like this key card that comes out of it, and you now have a key card that has like these white and red strips. It's a white card, white and red strips, and then
Okay.
you see that it on the key card it just says level 4 clearance.
Okay.
Do I see what level we're on now? Is there a big number on the wall somewhere?
There has to be
It has to be a
placard.
number on the wall.
a
somewhere.
placard somewhere.
Probably. Maybe if
Damn.
we didn't blow it the
No.
fuck up. Maybe if we didn't blow it the fuck up, maybe.
I mean, you can give me a perception check or something, and maybe you'll get something
Well,
else.
is there a
right here.
door?
I rolled a
somewhere?
14.
Perception.
Not
Plus
that-
3,
not that
17.
you can see.
17, looking for a placard to see what level that we're
There's
on.
no
15
placard.
perception.
There's a little map that shows like the different generators. All of the generators have numbers associated with them, a number and a letter. The giant circuit board has, you see that the numbers and the letters on the machines coincide with the numbers and letters that are on the circuit boards with the gauges. Specifically, if you're looking for placards, you're not going to find any. There's nothing that indicates that there's any other floor besides the one that you're on right now. But the key card gives you pause.
There has to
I'm
be a door.
gonna start looking
somewhere, or
around.
can we-
I'm gonna look
That's what I'm
around
saying, I
for
wanna look
anything that has
around.
a key slot. Like
Or
specific-
matches the colors, the red
Yeah.
and white stripes on it.
So
Oh, you said there was a map? You said there was a map.
there's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that map and that's
it's a map of like the floor of the, as far as you can tell, this power station. Even because you don't need to roll an investigation to look at a map. It's a map.
Right.
So like
Yeah.
you see that the floor plan of the map matches the floor plan of the room. Giant generator, giant wall of circuit breakers. The map matches the floor plan. But you asked me if the card matches anything.
Yeah.
There is a wall of circuitry. There's also a bunch of computers in front of those with terminals. And then you see that near one of the terminals, it does look like there is a key card slot.
Mm-hmm. Point it out. Like there. Hey, that looks like it's similar to this card. Let's see if it fits. It works.
I'm with
Try
that,
that.
dog. Let's check that out.
So you see that there's like a thumb pad button, and then there's like a little like plastic slider where the key would go into slot. But
We're
Great,
not gonna
grab
need
the
that
body.
finger. I
Great,
get the
grab the
body.
body.
I get it. I got it. Come on, Shadowbone. Help me carry this dead dude who's gonna play him
I mean,
bright.
his
You're
whole
strong
body,
enough
it-
to carry it by yourself.
You're
Fucking
strong
cut his
enough
hand
to carry
off.
that, man.
all right. Here. And I'll
Or
catch
his
the
fingers.
body
You don't
up.
have to carry the whole
No,
body. Just
I
cut
don't
the hand
wanna-
off.
You
I'm
really
not a
could have just
killer
chopped the
freak.
finger off.
You motherfucking cannibals. Shut up. I got class.
We pirates,
Anyway,
nigga.
I
What
grab-
the fuck else?
Pirates don't take fingers, man.
Yes, they
We
do.
take booty and
Yes,
money.
they do.
Anyway, I grab the body, I
And
drag
money.
his dead body, and I slam it on the damn table. Here,
We take
nigga,
booty.
dead body.
just
Yeah, just throw them motherfucker on
more
the goddamn.
brains, more brains, more
Whatever,
brains.
it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's too late now. Brain hands.
Like a
over
pinata,
here.
it just keeps going. There's
So
just so many
you-
brains inside this guy.
so you guys, what do you guys want to do? His body's there. There's a
I'm
pad.
gonna hold his dead
Who's
ass.
in that finger
Yes.
on the scanner?
And I'm gonna put
Which
his,
one?
Key.
his
Down
thumb.
on
The thumb.
Thumb,
The thumb. I'm gonna put
Thumb.
the thumb on the thumb reader.
thumb,
and then
insert
slide the
key, and thumb at the same
at
time.
the same time.
So you put the thumb on the
Presto
pad.
changeo.
The
Yes.
pad opens. Do you hold the thumb there?
yes, I'm
Yes.
holding his dead ass and
Yes.
his thumb there.
Okay. Key slot opens. Because it's a plastic cover, you can see that's where the key card goes in
okay.
the thing.
Hey, Snake Woman, somebody put that in there.
Insert, insert.
I'll
Thanks,
do it.
Shadowbone. Thanks, Shadowbone.
So in the terminal right next to where that keypad is, you see that terminal lights up, and you just see level 4 access granted, and then you just see on the screen it has a little yes or no cursor, and it just says open airlock.
That sounds bad, right?
no,
Nope.
there's
Nope,
air.
we're doing it.
airlock?
We're doing it.
There's no airlock means that they're locked the air out.
Where's
You
the
know, yeah.
airlock? Do we know what? We don't know what the airlock is. So
So I
You
walk
can
over
fucking
to the.
shit. Open it.
We
Open the
walk
bitch.
over to the.
We don't know what the fuck's
Investigation and
going
look
on.
for the airlock.
I was gonna push the button. You sure?
If anybody wants to bully their way into this and then just click yes on the thing, you can
No.
roll investigation. Or
Yes.
like,
No. We're pressing
Yes.
yes. We're
Yes,
Yes,
pressing
we're
yes.
pressing yes. We're
Click,
pressing yes.
Click, 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 click.
Yeah, we pushed the yes button.
so you guys click yes, and then you just see a little loading bar, and it says airlock opening, and then you guys see that one of the it's like situated into these 3 giant panels, and you see that on one of the panels, like a couple of the gauges just go down to 0, and you just guys hear this like kind of like the sound of like it's an airlock. So you hear the sound of decompression, and then you just hear like as that entire panel kind of like slides out a little bit.
What that mean?
Like the circuit
It's like a
board panel,
giant panel on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
But, like,
Okay.
halfway up the wall, and like maybe the length of 2 people, of just panels and circuits. Just
We can walk through that. Can we go through that? Are we going through
It's
that?
it's fugazi.
What
It's
is
a
the
bunch
fuck?
of bullshit. It's a door. It's not a fucking circuit board.
I yell
You
out,
motherfucker.
Andrea.
and you see that Andrea is kind of like a couple feet behind you, and her and Big Bad have been fighting off guard, so you guys can do this unimpeded. And you see her just like taking her spear out of one of the guards, and she goes, "Yeah, did you figure it out?"
Level 4. This is all up front up here.
The real fun's
And she
downstairs,
looks and
mama.
she sees that like part of the circuit breaker panel, like all of those are open now, and it's like a doorway. And she goes, and she yells out, and she's like, "Personal guard to me. Let's move." And you see that like a couple of like her men specifically kind of like join you guys as you guys move towards this door.
Shit about to get real, y'all.
So how would you like to stack this? Do you want her and her people to go in first, or do you want to go in first, or how do you want to do this? You guys tell me what happens.
How do you want to do this?
Can we get
Because
one
as of
her?
right now, you guys haven't
don't
told
know.
me what you want to do.
All right,
So what are
so-
you gonna do?
I say to Andrea, your people have more experience here than we do.
Hey,
I gotta figure this out.
Hey, bro, hey, can y'all go first and we gonna follow behind y'all because y'all know the terrain better than we
Hey,
do.
you know, maybe I could look like that guy with his brain still in his head, and then I'm just like, you know, you
So
guys
Andrea
follow
looks
behind
at
me
you
at like
and-
a distance, like quiet.
So Andrea
that
looks at
works.
all of you as you guys are kind of just like, yeah, you guys go first. We'll catch up. You guys go first. Andrea's just like, okay, that's a complete attitude switch. Yeah, head in there. You see that her men start like going through the door, and you guys don't hear any death and screaming, so safe.
Why does he do this?
Damn it.
Right.
Well, I'm glad because
We
if they
all
would have
scared.
died, bro. Hey, it's better them dead than me dead. You heard what I said?
Y'all act like I just abused the shit out of y'all for being curious.
You do.
Oh, you
man.
do. Yeah,
Damn.
yeah.
For
Not
being
for
curious.
not for
No.
being curious.
Lightning Brown has been curious, and he's paid for it dearly.
Every single time I paid for it, every single
He
time.
found a dead god. How is that not a reward?
He don't even like me.
Speaking of, I say Kaylus.
You see Kaylus appears right next to you, and as soon as he appears in this space, you see that like he's always kind of appeared as like this figure to you. Not like translucent, but he's always just appeared there. You see that as he appears, he looks really staticky. And you see that like he has like this kind of like red aura around him. It's almost like a feedback type sound as he's almost brought down to a knee, and he goes, "There's so much pressure." And you see that like his eye, it looks like his eyes are almost bulging out of his head, and he goes, Anger's here. He's here. He's somewhere near here." And like as he's like kind of like he's like, I need to go. He just disappears.
Why would you do that to my man like that? You almost got him killed, little dude.
We got to make sure.
So now we
No.
know he's here.
Can
We
we
know
go?
what's
We
happening.
standing here
We can
talking.
walk it. We can
Can
walk
we-
it.
can we
talk,
just
yeah.
go?
I mean,
Yeah, we gonna go in there.
Walking and talking. Walking. We're still moving.
Yeah, walking and talking. Walking.
So you guys go down into this room, and you see it leads to like this like kind of like dark hallway that leads to like some stairs, and you see that her men are like going down the stairs, and as you guys walk, you see that the lights kind of as they walk in front of you, see the lights kind of click on around them because they're kind of like motion activists, and you see that all of a sudden you see a 1 on the wall.
What that mean?
It just says level.
We on
It just says
floor
level
1.
1.
Girl,
So we
I'm
need to go
sorry.
in.
I'm not a master of motherfucking secret laboratories, nigga. Sorry.
And like as you guys are moving down, you see that like they go down to these stairs. You see that it kind of like opens up a little bit more as they get to these stairs, and there's this whole kind of like separate hangar full of like these electrical kind of like wiring that like kind of like wraps around this like walkway. The stairs lead down to like this just straight line walkway, and the walkway goes on for a while. You really can't see the other end of it.
Straight down, you said?
So no, the stairs go down to like another level,
Oh, okay.
and then
okay,
it's
okay.
open a little bit, where it's kind of looks almost like a loading area, and then you see that there's just this walkway, and like the lights only turn on as you guys kind of pass them.
Oh,
But like as
hold
far
on.
as you
We
guys
got
can
motion?
see,
Hold on.
Motion lights.
I tell them to
Yeah.
stop. I tell them to stop. I tell the guys ahead to stop. And because I have this and I can cast it without using spell slot, I say, wait here. And I cast invisibility. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of look a little bit.
so as you
Go
you
ahead.
walk by, this is kind of gonna suck for you. Not in that way. Just like that was a really cool idea, and I hate to shit on it.
But I'm gonna do it anyway.
Yep, go ahead.
Because like they're motion sensors, but not how they don't have to see you, because of the way motion sensors
say.
work. They're not like camera activated motion sensors.
We're breaking
They-
beams. We're breaking
Yeah.
beams. So I got
Yeah,
it.
and
I'm
then that,
reflecting
like,
steel.
Yeah, so like when you're
You know
walking,
what?
the lights
No.
are still turning on.
I still like that idea. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that because
Okay.
it's
How
still
long are
like,
you invisible for?
let's see.
A minute?
See.
I think it's
10
like
minutes?
I think it's 10.
Concentration up to an hour.
Okay.
Well, I'll be goddamn.
Okay, he is the safest person around this
You
bitch.
got 60 of them minutes, dude.
You can't see
So,
me.
is everybody cool with just walking down walkway, or does anybody want to do any rolls, or are we moving? Or...
Ooh,
Are we hesitant?
ooh, hold on. I run back real quick, and I tap on Terry.
What you did?
You're now also invisible. It's level 2. At the higher level, I can boom.
Cause
So
I
on
know
and so
I'm
forth.
not. I know I'm not invisible. I know I'm not invisible.
Shut up. It doesn't mean that you can't be heard.
Oh, my bad. I'm invisible. Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. I got it. Cool.
Oh my god.
You see
Well-
that Andrea sees you. She doesn't see you do it, but she sees that Drake
It's all
also
sudden
just
wings
disappears.
out.
And she just kind of like shakes her head, and she's just like, you know what? Fuck it. Go. Move down the hallway. As her men start like moving down the hallway,
So,
and the
yeah.
lights are kind of like,
I really want to go run down the lane talking about
Look,
I'm invisible.
No, oh my god.
So this walkway is kind of like
my
a
God.
tube with these like kind of like fluorescent lights that run across the top of it. There's these electrical wires that go along the walls, but it's all like circular. So there's like the walkway you guys are walking on. There's wires all around you. And as like I'm guessing that you're just gonna follow her people wherever they go.
Yeah.
Mm,
Well, actually,
Yeah.
I wanted to do a freaky, creepy check. Actually,
freaky
still-
creepy check.
yeah,
What, bro?
a perception check, because I don't like the way it feels in here,
Okay.
and I know it's not just,
You're
not just the
perceiving.
god dang on electrical buzz, cause I've been electrocuted
Ooh,
before.
yeah, roll that. I like that.
Electrical buzz, cuz.
I like that a lot. You can do that.
I got a 19, cuz
I like that a lot.
because I
You-
just feel yes.
Specifically get a different interaction. As you move down this tunnel, you kind of there's kind of like a railing. And as you get close to the railing or you get closer to these cables, you feel an energy coming off the cables that's very familiar. Wherever these cables are coming from, the energy coursing through it is the same energy that you felt whenever anger was like trying to take over your mind.
When he
so
was a
can I-
crackhead.
So I can
Sorry.
feel where it's going.
You can feel like a light hum. Yeah. So if you focus, you could probably like wherever the cables are coming from, which is the way that you're headed,
Okay.
you can kind of tell like, okay.
And it gets okay. Huh. And guess what? I'm invisible.
Oh my gosh.
Indeed.
In case you
Say
forgot.
anything.
I don't know, because I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want anybody to know that I'm invisible.
Also with a 19. With a 19, because you were the only one to do this, you look up, and as these lights are kind of kicking on from these sensors, you notice that there's a little dome with a plastic cover with a camera in it.
I see a camera? Because, Nyron,
Mhm.
you smart, right? You like to tinker, right? Look up. What's that? What's that? Up there, what's that? Can nobody see us, so they don't even know. Look up there. Look up. What is that? Yeah, that. Tell him what you just said. That's camera.
You tell him.
There's a camera. Bruh, there's a camera. Is that a camera? Like, they watching us? Or is that like a camera like a laser beam gonna shoot down and burn us to death? Like ants in a fucking jar. What is that?
I told you what it was.
But I'm relaying it to him, though. What if I'm not? What if I'm retarded? He's a smart one. Is that a camera, bro? Tell me that's not a camera. Just look at it. Tell me that's not a camera.
Don't even waste a fucking investigation.
All right, listen. If I was going to roll anything, it was going to be to see if I could like cut the feed.
Yeah,
if
dude,
anything.
That's why I called you over here, Elf MacGyver. Thank you for catching on.
Elf MacGyver.
That's great.
I mean, if you want to roll like kind of investigation or maybe Arcana?
Either one. Arcana. Oh, let's. Nope. How did you see that? What made you look at that camera, cousin?
I felt it. Okay.
What do you mean you felt
You
it?
didn't feel the camera. You felt the cables, and then you looked up, and then you saw a camera and walked away.
Anyway, I was
like,
feeling the magic,
in
and I
between
looked
the
up 'cause
lights,
it felt good.
In between the lights, there's a break every now and then there's like this little plastic dome with a camera in it every couple feet.
And the reason why I looked up is because this energy was feeling real good coming out this thing, because it felt familiar. Like, I felt that before. And I was like, ooh. And then I looked up, and I was like, oh, shit, what's that? I thought it was a camera catching me being freaky with this energy. That's what really happened.
Camera catching me be
So could you, like,
with this energy.
cut the feed so they don't know we coming? MacGyver? Something. The motherfuckers is watching us.
Do we hear this conversation happening? I mean, are we in close
Carrie
enough
is
proximity?
They're walking next to you. So
Like, they're invisible?
they're invisible. You just hear a
Okay,
voice.
they're invisible having this conversation. So I'll just say into the fucking ether, like, who gives a flying fuck about the camera? We set off bombs when we walked into this facility. Of fucking course they know that we're here. What are you talking about right now?
I just didn't want to be...
Is this a real conversation? Holy shit!
And now that I think about it, the camera can't see me anyway.
Also-
I'm invisible.
Also, Nyrin, I don't know where you're standing because you're being quiet, but like maybe the absolute worst possible person to turn invisible. I've known exactly where the fuck he is, literally the entire time since you turned him invisible.
We'll drop my invisibility.
No, don't drop it. No,
we drop
wait.
it. We drop it. We drop it, and I point out the camera. There's a camera above.
Yes,
As you can
yeah.
tell. He
No, we
is-
all. I think we all figured that out. We put that together. Hey, man, we're gonna get there, dude. We're the best fucking hope for this place.
No.
This is the open door. This is the open door test all over again. Oh my god!
This is.
And I didn't realize I was invisible till he's sitting my standing there talking. Invisible. I'm like, oh, so the camera don't even matter no more. That's crazy. And then they take it from me. Now I'm on camera. Now they know I'm here. But oh,
Hey, you know
God.
what?
They knew we were here. Or
Let's just go. We're
This
going.
was fun.
Continuing
This
on.
was
We're
a fun
continuing
stuff.
on.
Like, this is a fun little detour.
Let's go.
I'm sorry.
You see that Big Bad was like in the back of the group just in case anything came up from behind you. You see that Big Bad just like fully transformed, just puts a hand on your back and just shoves the shit out of you.
Okay. I'm sorry. I got scared in that energy. My bad.
Man, oh man.
I am going that away.
Never again, cousin.
Whatever.
Never again.
Invisibility was awesome.
Just say, as we're like walking, I'll be like, hey, you remember when I was like, you guys aren't the captain of your own ship? It totally makes complete sense.
You
now.
understand.
I totally get it.
You understand.
Totally get it. Every question has
Understand.
been cleared up 100%.
Whatever.
Crystal fucking clear, dude.
Whatever, y'all. I really was. Whatever. I'm walking with my head down.
No, you've been shoved, so you're walking faster.
Yeah, I'm.
So we're just
Where we
moving
at?
through.
We're
We're moving
walking.
all the way through. Moving until.
So as you guys
forever.
get to the end of the walkway and all the lights like cut on, you're in this kind of like circular room that opens up a little bit more, and you see that there's like an elevator and like this plastic kind of like, not like plastic, but it's like a glass type of elevator with another key slot and a pad next to it. There's no fingerprint on this one. It's just kind of like a pad next to it. And you see that painted on one of the walls in like this kind of like big circular room, it says level 2. And as you guys kind of enter this room, you guys hear like a PA system click on. And you just hear like this kind of like deep, slightly annoyed kind of sounding voice that's somewhat familiar. I don't know how you group of idiots made it all the way down here, but it would be best for you to turn around before you all end up dead. Or you can stay exactly where you are, and I'll come kill you myself.
Won't he just come over here
And I say, how about you tell me where you at, and we come down there to you?
With her, holding her blicky.
Do you actually hold out one of the revolvers?
Please don't. Please don't.
No,
Please don't.
I don't want to stir that up.
Please don't. Please don't.
Why not? Okay. It's a yes or no? No, yes, no.
Should we?
Yeah.
Oh my God! You literally have an element.
Okay.
Do what you're doing. Do what you're doing. I'm not going to
No,
tell you
no,
other.
no. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it.
Granger.
Yes.
Mhm.
Very, very, very low history check with advantage. Just give me above a 5.
Natural 20.
What?
Where
Yeah,
the
the
fuck was that
goddamn-
shit
When
when
it-
we
hey,
shot the
dude.
dude?
When it matters the least, I got you covered. When
That's
it doesn't
fixed.
matter at all, I got it.
Voice.
Yeah, I figured.
I'll say with a nat 20 in the background, you hear mumbling. And that mumbling, actually, that's Bureau Ambassador Broderick. You hear kind of mumbling in the background.
That get you. Oh, get your shadow bone hard, bro. I know it do, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man,
So
shadow
I
bone.
hear that,
It's your shadow bone.
and then I hear the mumbling, and the voices in my head turn into like outward projected voices and I just book it. In whatever direction that we're going, I'm getting to wherever the fuck he is.
So there's actually just an elevator in front of you.
Dang.
And you
Let's
hear Victor's voice, and he goes, "Fine, get in." And then you see the elevator door just opened.
Wait a minute.
Boy.
I'm so tired
Don't
of
be,
elevators.
don't be scary. We've been in elevators all week. We be alright.
I'm
We ain't
tired
died
of
in one yet.
elevators.
But we ain't died in one yet. It's the
You
safest place so
died.
far. Not in the elevator. Let's just get in it. How bad can it be?
Granger's in the elevator.
And I'm
Hitting
walking.
the button as
and I'm
furious
right
as
with.
he
It's
can.
I'm
like a
with him.
large. It's
We're
like
going.
a large spherical elevator.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Oh man,
storage.
I followed after Granger anyway, because why the fuck not? Shadowbone and I've been
Alright.
doing the damn thing.
So you guys step into this elevator, and all of a sudden, which way do you expect to go?
Damn.
Because most people, you guys kind of brace yourself for the elevator to go down.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
You feel it shoot up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I
I'm
knew
about
it.
to-
I knew it.
Where it shoots up, and then all of a sudden, like, you see it pass through a couple floors of like concrete and like dirt and structure until it passes to street level and then above.
We're in the
And
sphere-
you
or in the
see that it's like the downtown area. And you see that you guys are actually going up the spire.
Mm-hmm. See, you was right, cuz. You was right. Remember you said it wasn't what it was when it wasn't. You smart, MacGyver.
And as you guys are kind of shooting up in this like really, really fast kind of like maglev elevator, it's gonna take a while because you guys are going way above the city to the upper floors where the actual like needle, so to say, is on the spire.
Oh, we rolling, baby.
And then you just see Andrea kind of like look out over the glass, and she goes, "It was hiding in plain sight this entire time."
Well, I'll be goddamn.
I'll be Jim Brown.
As you guys get to like this upper floor, and then you hear the elevator ding and the doors open. That's where we're gonna end our session.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
Sorry, Clark. It took us forever to
Yeah.
get here. To get to the
Baby.
goddamn elevator.
I
That's
blame
the
Clark.
thing, man. Like,
I
look,
blame
dude,
Clark.
my skills, I can talk. I have deception, intimidation, and persuasion. That's fucking it, dude. We're asking for perception and investigation. I can't do that shit. I
I'm
gotta
with
let
him.
you guys do
I'm in there with
It's-
that guy too.
Literally not my fault.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
How?
You scared us.
How
We're
is it my
Fine.
scared to
fault?
do anything.
Trauma. These
That's
children
on
are
you.
traumatized.
That's
You know.
Literally, dude, that perception check that you had me roll before we jumped down, like that's the equivalent of like the fucking I want to talk to the goblin at the bar instead of the very obvious quest progression NPC. Like, wait a minute, what do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean it didn't work? This is a trap. We need to get abort, get the fuck out of here.
Crazy.
okay. Well, we're gonna talk a little bit more offline about this. Trust me, they're not getting any story spoilers. I just want to let them know that they're a little bit dumb. But I'm joking. I'm joking.
Damn, I'm about to go
But
cry in
this
the
has
corner.
been another episode of Dungeons Durags.
Ooh.
If you're keeping track, we're in the double-digit episodes. So
That
the
means-
final episode of the season should be episode 12, I believe, because this is episode 11.
Oh, let's
Hell
get it.
yeah.
So
Shit.
season finale on the next recording. Super excited.
Yeah.
Bruh.
By that time, we'll probably put out the session 0 for the next thing around the similar amount of time, so you guys don't feel left out to dry.
Yeah,
Tell you.
it's been a long
In the
time.
meantime,
I should have left.
I have another D&D episode, the last D&D episode I'm still editing. So by the time this comes out, hopefully we have some other stuff on the channel, like our interview with Classic Sam and then the recording of the level 21 shot that we did for her channel. Hopefully, if those are up already, go ahead and go to the channel and enjoy those. Maybe go show Sam some love. If they're not up by then, you have something to look forward to.
Hell yeah, partner.
Yeah.
I like it.
We're all in here.
Y'all been
Yeah.
y'all been amazing this evening. Just want to let y'all know that. Flipping
So
amazing.
you've been something. You've been something.
We've been something.
We've been something.
Yeah.
But this-
Yeah.
Can I roll
This-
for how many souls I got, bro? I need to know now.
And you're not even done yet, bro. You're
Or
not
you
even
roll.
done yet.
You want the deep?
Yes. Yes, I do.
It's still rolling. There's no fucking way.
Please tell me that's 100.
Statistically, unlikely.
Listen. Oh, man.
So Nyrin
Oh,
collected
man.
100 souls.
100
I
souls.
mean-
It was a big job.
The fathomless.
No wonder you do look a little taller too today. Yeah.
So
it's
here's
in
the thing,
boots.
right?
It's in the soul boots.
So,
Whatever you got, I was gonna multiply it by 2 just in case it was low.
You might as well just go ahead and do that.
I'm not gonna do that for 100. The thing. No, I just refuse.
Wow.
Nah,
Well,
bruh.
that's a great place to cut this episode off.
Yeah,
I tell you.
Get them.
What are- what are-
I tell you.
Mr. 100 New Souls, go ahead and tell the people what they're commenting down below.
Oh, man. I don't even know. This is,
Go ahead and comment 100.
100.
100.
Hashtag 100. And I'll tell you how to
Hashtag
spell it because it'll be on the
100.
screen. 100. Well, with that, my mind is blown. You guys have a good night. Don't forget to like and subscribe on the way out and share the podcast with a friend. You guys have a good one.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
See ya.
yeah.